Hello? Hello. Everybody, happy Thursday, and you're very welcome to a VATSIM Thursday flight. We're going to be flying out of Dublin. Our first stop is London Luton. Then it's up to Newcastle, up on time. Yes. Exciting, no coverage, but it's grand, you know, we'll get over it. Hope you're all keeping well. My camera fell over earlier and I tried to pick it up and I just shouldn't be doing. I'm nearly fixed, right? So I just gave it a bit of a, you know, so I could be smaller in my chair. I don't know. And I did stuff with OBS earlier doing like backups and exports. It broke a few things, I'm not going to lie, I don't know what I did. But anyway, here we are, and well, we're going to go flying this evening. We're here in the Phoenix A320, and we're going to be blasting off from Dublin's, I think it's 28 right. And we're going to ramble across. Interesting weather, it's kind of breezy and blustery out there. And we're on live time and weather. And if you'd like to join us on VATSIM, jump on in. If you want to go in observer mode, jump on in, and you'll be able to pick up what the lads are saying. We have a couple of people flying with us tonight. I think we've 8. Could be 9 maybe. We have some beautiful FireFly Air liveries around the place. So how's your week going? We're nearly there. Tomorrow's Friday, the weekend. It's right there, right in front of us. And well, exciting times. And then, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
This time next week, I'll be in Las Vegas. All right? At this time of the day, I'll probably, well, no, it's 8 hours behind us now. So your current time, well, it's 8 hours ago, right? And so this will be 12 o'clock in the day. So I'd be probably behaving myself at this stage. I'd be tired, no doubt. You know, jet-lagged Murphy. Glorious. A bunch and a ton of laughs is jet-lagged Murphy. You can ask Mr. Two-Tone. But anyway, who's here? Gibbo Ireland, first in the chat, man. Great to see you, my dude. Spitfire RAF 100. You're very welcome aboard. Abo 92 is here. Tarnish Mossman, good evening. Super Typhon is here. Welcome aboard. Who else is here? SK Sun, good to see you. David Bay is in the house. Stick Figure, he says, by the way, are there fireflies in Ireland? Well, not in the conventional sense. No. But it's grand, right? We'll make up for it. We have neon lights and things that, you know, shine and do stuff. Do you know? But yes, news on the back. The back is getting better. I'm very low in my chair or something, am I? The back is getting better, lads. We're on the road to recovery. Brilliant. The shoulder is now fixed, which is great. I can do the old shoulder movement. You know, it's just the lower back now. I'm very embarrassing looking getting out of a chair and getting back into one. But we're getting there. Led Ballooner, good to see you. Dougal McTavish, the chairman. You're very welcome aboard, Dougal. Hope all is well. Let me see now. Hi. Jesus. Double HB is in the chat. Welcome in, man. Viper Strike is here. Currently on a duty schedule. Nice, man. Hemming Bird rambles in. She says, I changed my phone's name to Titanic earlier. Now it won't stop sinking. And if you want any more bad ocean puns, let me know. Hello, Hemmingbird. You're very welcome in. Happy Thursday. Rambog Mord is here. Good to see you, man. The Grand Wazoo. Hello there. Sun Jammer is here. Frankie Poops. He says, did you happen to accidentally go live about 12 hours ago? I might have pressed a button somewhere I shouldn't have. Yes, but it only lasted for a split second. But I was messing on the app on my phone. And I pressed a button and I was like, oh God. And I wouldn't mind, but I was working earlier, so I didn't have time for streaming. Do you know? Adam Controls is here. I think Adam's going flying with us. Great to see you, man. Zybok Dog calling from Denmark. Hello from Tipperary. I hope you're keeping very well. Now, where we're at over here, look. Billy B, good to see you, man. Simon Murray's in the house. Welcome aboard. Bell Bro. He says, hey, chaps. So busy setting up me plane. I forgot to ramble in. Good to see you. Sunjammer says, if the back is getting better, when does the front improve? Jesus. God almighty. Takiba Tom is here. Good to see you. Captain Sickbag, a very good evening to you. He says, watching via me new Xbox Series X, no less. Well, congratulations. Brilliant. Baldric de Dong is here. Welcome aboard. Muse Fan is in the house. He says, how are you, folks? I won't be joining tonight as my internet has been very unreliable lately. But I will watch along and hopefully it'll be okay for that. Fingers crossed, Muse, and I hope you're well, my guy. Toto is here, sat here in my camper van in a rainy Wales, watching on. Good to see you. Hope you're enjoying the weather. Rain like that is gorgeous. Sir Camsalot, AJH, man. I hope you're keeping very well. CJ Bess, watch out for the Shamrock 343. Oh, be the Jesus, we'll have to watch out. Mal Walsh is here over on YouTube. Good to see you. Pilito Uzil, very welcome. Private Flight Simulator X-Plane and very good. Flight Choppers as well. Chris Kidney, hey Chris. JML Truck is in the house. Can I say hi? Hi, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining in. We have a wild Colonel Fork watching us on YouTube as well. Great to see you, my guy. Hope you're keeping very well. Who else came in? Arctic Chill, good evening. Steve Stavros is here. Happy Thursday to you, my guys. And you're very welcome in. So, it's VATSIM, so we're going to jump on and do the thing and see what happens. We do have coverage here at Dublin, that's a start, and we see where we go from there. P.S. Mirandai, hello there. It's good to see you, man. Right, so we'll come over here. And I'll move over this way. Yes. See, the manoeuvring of the back is getting better. And, well, we're going to see what the crack is here now. So I have the lads over on our Discord. If you want to jump into our Discord chat, you can listen to what the lads are saying, right? But just be aware that they'll be communicating with themselves. I'll jump in and say hello, will I? Right now. Good evening to the lads over on Discord. Hope you're well. Very quiet. Can you hear me, yeah? Oh, Jesus, does that not work? Or are you all intentionally staying quiet?
Hello, mate.
Dad! Jesus, there they are.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do things like that. I get terribly nervous and thinking I broke stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Can't believe somebody's let him in the arse again.
Or as soon as you start talking, I got CTD, so I'm going to blame that one on you. Jesus. Tough crowd. Right, I'll be back to you. I won't delay now tonight. I'll get me clearance, Clarence, and we'll get up on that. Do you know?
Roger, Victor.
Roger. Brilliant. Right, okay, let's go over here now and start doing some buttons. So you're all very welcome in, and well, our flight plan. Jeez, that was loud. Our flight plan this evening, folks. Let's see here now. Where is me gadget? Up here. Flight plan for tonight. Let's go over and have a look at the old Navigraph. And here we are. So we're expecting a departure out of Dublin, runway 28 right. We're on the end deck departure. As we cross the pond, the little pond, we're going to be rambling in through the Listo. It's going to be the Lister 1 November for runway 25. It's given me over at Luton. Second flight of the night is going to be Luton all the way up to Echo Golf November Tango, Newcastle. So that's the plan of what we're going to do, right? And as I said, the weather is, well, it's sporty to say the least. If you have a look at Dublin here, open up the airport, go into the Weja. So current conditions are winds 250, 14 knots, 220 varying to 280. Few clouds at 800, few clouds at 1400, scattered at 27. Temperature 16, dew point 11. And we have low pressure, lads. QNH is 0, 9 or 9 or 6. And there's no significant change forecast. That is what it is. We'll go back to our airports and let's have a quick gander of what's happening over at Luton. And we can see that the winds are 170, 10 knots, varying, variable 140, 200. Broken clouds at 15, overcast at 28, temperature 12, slightly higher pressure of QNH of 1007. Shaken, not stirred. And again, we'll keep an eye on what way it's going to happen. So that's our plan of attack. We're parked up here on stand 121, and we'll be tuning into our ADAS here now just to get some information of what it is we're supposed to do. So I have my little notebook here beside me. We got to write down all our stuff, and well, from there we'll see what the crack is. Flight plan has been loaded onto SimBrief, and sure, we'll jump on in here and give it now. Listen, shall we? So press some buttons. We do have simulator sounds, brilliant. And aircraft is currently on ground power, and I haven't done much more since then. So go ahead and get some radio frequencies dialed in. Dublin ADAS 124.530. So we'll go 124.530. Spin this little dude all the way around. Let's see here now. 530. And jump this guy in.
National Airport 8 is information Delta recorded at 1830. Approach type ILS, landing runway 28 left, takeoff runway 28 right, parallel runway operations in use, landing traffic plan to vacate taxiway Sierra 5, transition level 65, wind 250 at 15 gusts 25, visibility 10 kilometers or more.
Just on VATSIM, Tarnish.
1,400, 2,700 scattered, temperature 17, dew point 11. QNH 996 hectopascals, taxiway Alpha closed, taxiway Echo 2 closed, advise if unable takeoff runway 28 right, advise on initial contact, you have listened to information, Delta.
And information Delta is current. Okay, so Dublin approach is online, 121.1.
Information Delta recorded at 1830, approach type
121.1.
ILS, landing runway 28 left,
Do-do-do-do-do.
takeoff runway 28 right,
One second
parallel
now.
runway operations in use.
Okay, so
landing
121.1.
traffic plan to vacate tax.
And we'll go ahead and throw that in over there.
Departure runway 28 right. Climb to flight.
Okay, so we've got some clearances coming in there now. We'll keep that going in the background. Shoot the Bandit is here. Good to see you. Willow, how much? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Right, okay, so we're going to get our aircraft set up here and configured and get everything loaded in. Up onto our overhead, get our ADIRs turned on. What else do we have here? This is all looking good to me. That's all looking good to me. That looks good. We've got some lights turned on here as well. We do have some overhead lighting that we can swing into action. Same down here. And our integrated lighting, bit of flood lighting. Clear all this, make sure that our transponder is turned off. And we'll have a now listen to what's going on. So, let me see, we're going to go into our initialization. Don't forget there was an AirAC update today, lads, if you want to grab it. I'm not chancing the 7.3 tonight. It nearly killed me last time, so we'll see how the 320 behaves. Jefferson 2001, the man, myth, and legend, has rambled into the chat. A very good evening to you, Jefferson. I hope you're well, man. And as I said, we're doing a flight here on VATSIM. These can be a lot of fun, right? A lot of fun. So we'll see how we go. Here's a FireFly looking for
Correction, FireFly 601, push and start to roof to release point Bravo, QNH 90906 hectopascals.
Release point Bravo, he said.
Push start approved, facing west, release point Bravo, QNH 90906.
Now, let's have a look. So, our cruise profile is going to be 36 cost index.
Dublin approach, FireFly 301 is ready for taxi.
And we filed for flight level
FireFly
330.
301 taxi.
And IRS initialize, align it on the reference, confirm the alignment, yes please. We'll return here and we can go to our wins, download the wins.
To, where was the hold again, sorry?
Hold short of link 4.
Okay, so
Hold short link 4 for
took release
FireFly
points,
30.
and remember we spoke with these before. Prime, good man yourself. MD11, man.
Approach, FireFly 266, request taxi.
Right, let's have a now look here now.
FireFly
So I'm on
266,
121.
Taxi Whiskey 3, enter left runway 16, vacate
121.
right
So where's
November,
the tug release
taxi
points at
November
121?
hold short runway 28 right.
Dee-dee-dee.
Whiskey 3, left backtrack, runway 16, right November, taxi November 1.
So we have Romeo behind
hold
us.
short 2
Ro-
left,
it's not going to be
right,
Bravo,
FireFly
it'll be
266.
Romeo if we're doing anything. So
FireFly 301 hold position.
we'll see what the crack is. So there's our wins, that's all looking good.
Open it for
Let
FireFly
me see.
301.
Wind data uplink, that's okay, that's okay.
FireFly 201, blast off.
Performance. No, we'll look at our flight plan. We're going to put in our SIDS and stars.
Just to confirm, surface wind 250 degrees.
Departure is going to be runway 28 right.
Clear for takeoff.
There's 28 right. And we're
Thank you.
jumping out on the end deck.
The holding point was a little
Index
bit
3
further back.
Juliet.
Not to worry, line up and wait, runway
There
28
should be.
right.
And we're going to insert that.
Line up and wait, runway 28
We'll
right.
go all the way
FireFly
down to
305.
Luton. Well, we can probably put in the Luton details
And
a little bit later
FireFly
on.
301 just
We're going as far as
cautioned
Listo.
the company, so when he's pulled on to stand taxi.
Now, while we're waiting here, make sure that we have the correct barrow.
Foxtrot,
Put that
hold
into
short link 4.
the old numbers.
After the company's gone on to
Transition
stand,
altitude, lads, is going to be that of
Zulu run to
6,500
Foxtrot,
feet.
holding
We'll probably get a stop
FireFly
climb.
30.
Speed, we'll worry about that now in a moment. And what else do we need to do? Performance can probably go in now. And we'll get all this information from over here. So our weight and balance, that's all good. Go ahead and send that over to the...
FireFly 408,
FMP.
stand 110, center ready for push and start.
Let's look at our takeoff stuff. So we're going to say,
FireFly
let me see,
408, push and
dry,
start
it is dry,
approved,
refresh the
anti-taxi,
METAR,
wait, Delta
apply the
November,
METAR.
QNH 90906
That's landing, Murph.
hectopascals.
Here we go.
Push and start approved.
That's all good, that's all good. Calculate,
onto
there's our
Delta
V
November,
speeds, send that over to our MACD.
90906 hectopascals, FireFly
135,
408.
135, 135. Now I tend to put the speed in manually. I'll just bring it up to about 200 knots. That's usually what I do. And then we see what the crack is then.
4 Delta push and
Hey,
start
Sterling, good to see you.
facing south, QNH 90906 hectopascals.
Alright, we're going to talk to this guy now in a sec.
Push and start approved, business start, Zulu 90906, for speed but 44 Delta.
FireFly 305, line up
Is he?
runway 28 right.
Line up and wait, runway 28 right, FireFly 305.
Dublin approach, good evening. FireFly 235, Airbus A320, stand 121, information Delta, IF4 to Luton.
FireFly 235, clear to Luton, end deck 3 Juliet, departure runway 28 right, climb to flight level 900, squawk 7020.
Clear to Luton via the NDEC 2 Juliet departure, runway 28 right. Stop climb, flight level 900, squawk 7020, Firefly 235.
Firefly 235, just confirm NDEC 3 Juliet departure.
Confirmed, NDEC 3 Juliet departure, Firefly 235.
Firefly 235, read back correct.
Up to yard, Murphy already made a mistake.
Dublin approach, good evening,
One.
Shamrock 1 for Tango on
Jesus.
flight level
70.
Sending flight level
20.
80,
Crunch.
Olapo 4 Lima,
Crunch.
arrival information.
Right, grand. Now, that's the thing. So next up is going to be now push and start, right? Up we go, APU, master switch on, beacon light coming on, please. Give it a now start. Seatbelt lights can be activated here as well. And our IRSs are still aligning. They'll be ready to go in about 4 minutes. That gives us sufficient time to get the rest of the aircraft up and running. We'll see what happens. Is this a group flight? TJ Turner, it's on VATSIM. By all means, if you want to join us on VATSIM, you're more than welcome. So we do these kind of VATSIM group flights after we did our IF4 ATC course, just to keep, you know what I mean? I haven't flown on VATSIM now in a while, lads, so I expect to be rusty. Very rusty. But we'll see what happens. Now, what else can I do here? That's okay. Our stop climb is 900. We're just going to wait for this APU to power up and make some noise. The flap is open. We're getting good speed out of it. We'll go back here to our menu.
Behind the departing company
And we have some messages. Message. Load sheet. Your plane is loaded. Thank you. Oh wait, I should accept that, shouldn't I accept it. Yes, yes. And then the second load sheet to say, yeah, they're all in, Murph. Grant. Brilliant. That's looking good. 3 minutes to our IRS alignment. Everything's set up over on this side of the fence. Let's go back into here. And we're going to be disconnecting some of our ground equipment here shortly. Once we get the owl APU up and running, we can get rid of the ground. It's busy, so here's a Firefly, here's a Firefly, a Lauda, Ryanair, a Firefly, a BA, another Firefly, a Firefly. Jeez, this is brilliant. We've got a good few of the lads here now in the crew. You guys can actually follow us along on our own radar. It's a VATSIM radar that Gibbo and Rambog created over on twotonemurphy.com. So another way we can track on FireFly Air, but we can do the same when it comes to VATSIM. It's just a VATSIM flying radar. So I'll show you what it looks like here now. FireFly Air VATSIM radar. Check this out. So here's all our aircraft. We have a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is awesome. We got 10 pilots with us tonight. How cool is this? So to the people of Luton, prepare yourselves for some noise. We're all on the way. Right, we're all on the way. Now, I'll also keep an eye on the VATSIM radar gadget. Right, so hang on. We open up this little web page again. And if I drag this fella across, so this is VATSIM-radar.com. Great website, gives you the overall picture of what's happening. We're expecting, hopefully, we're going to get some controllers on shortly. And we can see that our squawk is assigned, everything's set. We're on the NDEC 3 Juliet departure. Everything looking good. So, APU is now available. We're going to go ahead and activate the bleeds. At this stage, we're going to disconnect from our ground power. Come on over here, and we're going to physically disconnect the GPU. Chocks and cones can go for the flight as well. Park and brake, ensure that it's on, and we're now on the aircraft's power. IRS alignment in 1 minute. DeBlaze, good to see you. Is this VATSIM or FireFly VATSIM? It's VATSIM. Norbert, good to see you. Can you add a bit of sound to the radio because it's a bit quiet compared to me? Let me know if that's okay.
Firefly 305 report passing altitude.
Did he sneeze?
Passing altitude 3,500 feet, Firefly 305.
Firefly 305.
Our next frequency is probably going to be on LonelyCom 122.8.
30, clear direct to NDEC.
Climb to flight level 230, clear.
Let me know if the audio is okay, lads.
Firefly 305.
Okay, IRS alignment any moment now.
Over approach Ryanair 818, stand 124 with information, echo request
clearance to Edinburgh.
Aggression Ryanair 818 Dublin, approach to clear to Edinburgh, road have 3 Juliet.
Excellent, everything's working here now.
Right. Climb to flight level 900,
flight plan is looking good. Squawk is set.
Road 3 Juliet departure.
Look around for a bit of traffic.
Climb to flight level 900,
okay.
squawk 5204 Ryanair 818.
Ryanair 818, read back correct.
A lot of people talking.
That was
2
10
dogs.
million stations
Thank you
at
very,
once.
very much indeed.
And,
Absolute ledge.
Correction, Firefly 611, were you calling?
Arctic Chill just got the F-14 by DC Designs. Is there right shot missiles?
Negative, it wasn't Firefly 611.
I'm not sure. I think there's something you can do.
Speedbird 44 Delta, request taxi.
Oh, it's very busy.
4 for Delta, taxi link 3, Fox drop, Echo 1, hold short both runways 3, 4 and 2 at left.
It's busy.
Taxi Echo 1, Foxtrot, Echo 1, and to hold short runway 28. Runway, correction, runway 34, speed of 4 for Delta.
Firefly 266, surface wind 250 degrees, 1 for north, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Ticket right, clear for takeoff, Firefly 266.
Around the rate 18, expect release point Bravo for push.
Expect release point Bravo, Rainer 18.
Firefly 408, off stand 110, center ready for taxi.
Firefly 408, taxi.
I can't get a word in edgeways.
Correction, taxi Charlie, Kilo, hold short of taxiway November.
Taxi Charlie, Kilo, hold short, taxiway November, Firefly 408.
Blue scan 45 Papa, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 90906 hectopascals.
Send 3,000 feet.
Just for laughs, someone needs to make FireFly Air Twitter account.
November 2 Bravo Alpha, fly present heading, report a heading.
Alright, we're heading 188 for November 2 Bravo Alpha.
November 2 Bravo Alpha, thank you, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 90906 hectopascals.
Alright, 90906 down to, I believe you said 4,000 for November 2 Bravo Alpha.
November 2 Bravo Alpha, read back correct, brake Firefly 611, continue taxi Delta
Jesus.
Sierra, Kilo, hold short of taxiway November.
Taxi Delta Sierra Kilo, hold short November, Firefly 611.
He sounds so dreamy.
Firefly 301, taxi November 2 from November 2, line up into 8, runway 28 right.
Captain Ray, good to see you.
And from November 2, line up and wait, Firefly 301.
Firefly 003, stand 108, right, request pushback and start.
Firefly 003, sorry, just confirm the stand that you're on.
108, right.
Firefly 003, give way to, correction, after the company Airbus A320 is clear from behind, push and start to proof.
It's very busy.
Taxiway Delta Sierra, QNH 90906 hectopascals.
Push and start approved facing east.
This is our chance.
00 team after the passing A320.
Ah, Jesus. I'll just start shouting, will I? Crazy, good to see you.
Firefly 305, Monarchy in combo bay.
Firefly 235, stand 121, request push and start.
Firefly 235, push and start to proof facing east, QNH 90906 hectopascals.
Push and start approved facing east, QNH 90906 hectopascals. Firefly 225.
266, report passing level.
You're up the yard now. Right, Betsy.
6,200 feet.
Firefly 266, identified.
Back the road.
To flight level 230, cancel level restriction.
Why didn't he get into the thing?
Climb flight level 230,
Disconnect the tug. Tug is connected.
November 2 Bravo Alpha.
Beacon light is already on. And everyone else here is looking grand here as well.
Blue scan 45 Papa, speed
Let's
22.
see what happens here, sports fans. Why didn't he connect already? Stupid thing.
For Blue Scan 45 Papa.
Shamrock 1 for Tango after Karav, clear direct to Lapmo.
Right, immediately start pushing.
Say again for Shamrock 1 for Tango.
Shamrock 1 for Tango after Karav, clear direct to Lapmo.
Yes.
After
There we go.
direct Lapmo,
Brilliant. Ignition.
Firefly
Engine.
408, November 1 from November 1, line up into 8 from 828 right, caution 1 intersection departure ahead.
Can't count in ground crew these days.
Say again.
Firefly 408, taxi November 1 from November 1, line up into 8 from 828 right, caution 1 intersection departure ahead.
Taxi November 1,
Oh, yes.
runway 284, caution, 1 intersection departure ahead.
Look at the state of that.
Firefly 301, surface wind 250 degrees, 1 for knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff for Firefly 301.
Clear 4 for Delta, surface wind 250 degrees, 1 for knots,
So
runway 28
busy.
left, clear for takeoff.
Left, runway 28 left, speedbird 44 Delta.
Blue scan 45 Papa, cleared our left approach, runway 28 left, abort established, speed 210 knots.
Good here now, lads.
Clear eye left, 28 left. We report establishment speed 210, Blue Scan 45 Papa.
November 2 Bravo Alpha, resuming navigation.
stop it there, Murph.
Mode, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Latmo 3,000 feet, November 2 Bravo Alpha.
November 2
Park brake
Bravo
on.
Alpha from
Get rid of the
Last Mo,
tug.
clear ILS approach from 828 left, report established, speed 200 knots.
Isn't it a beautiful livery?
Alright, direct to Latmo, join at Latmo, and report establishment. What was the speed for November 2 Bravo Alpha?
November 2 Bravo Alpha, speed 200 knots,
Going to
200 knots.
122.8.
200 knots, November 2 Bravo Alpha.
It's so busy, it's ridiculous.
611, taxi
Right, let's get
November
some
1
flaps
from
into the mix.
November 1, line up and wait, runway
What did we put
28
it in
right,
as?
caution
Flaps
1
down
intersection
1, was it?
departure ahead.
Taxi November 1 from
Yeah, flaps
November 1,
1.
line up and wait, runway 28 right, and concede the traffic, FireFly 611.
Okay, brake set, auto, max. Ping the cabin.
Pushback, please.
Looking good here.
Correction,
Have-
Firefly 322.
Runway turn off.
Murph is pushed to, it looks like he's pushed to beam 122. Are you able to push facing southwest?
Let's squeeze him in.
Sunset.
Loads of room. Firefly 235, request taxi.
There we go, Firefly 235, taxi, Foxtrot Outer, November, hold short of Neptune.
Taxi Foxtrot Outer, Neptune. Sorry, Foxtrot Outer, November, hold short, Neptune. Firefly 235.
Firefly 322, correction, push and start approved, QNH 999.
Pick, get out with Dougal's right before he comes out to us. Brakes off.
Push start approved, QNH 996 hectopascals. You still want me southwest?
Yeah, that'll probably work best.
Right.
Open.
It's all grand, lads.
Firefly 426.
Jesus.
Firefly 426, standby brake, blue scan,
predicted wind shear.
180 knots, maintain until 60 ME.
180 until 60 ME, blue scan 45 Papa, and we're established.
Left is clear.
Shark 1 for Tango D,
Right is clear.
3,000 feet, 2H, 906 hectopascals.
That's completely the wrong button.
3,000 feet, QNH 996, Shamrock 1 for Tango.
Firefly 266, Mono to Unicom away.
RT Unicom, Firefly 266.
Firefly 408, surface wind
Looking good.
250 degrees, 10, correction, 250 degrees.
Very
1
busy, isn't it?
runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Firefly 408, cleared for takeoff, runway 28 right.
Do you reckon you need to do the trim?
For passing altitude.
Speedboat 44 Delta, we are at
Down 3, wasn't it?
300.
Down
Speedboat
0.3.
44 Delta identified, climb to flight level 230.
Reclap level 230, speedboat 44 Delta.
Blue scan 45 Papa, contact tower 118.6.
I tell you, it's busy, isn't it?
118.6.
Look at them roll.
Thank you very
Look
much.
at that.
November 2 Bravo Alpha, when established, speed 180 knots.
That's
maintain
class
until
looking.
60 ME.
Alright, we're established now, 180 knots till 60
See
ME,
ya.
November 2 Bravo Alpha.
Up. There he goes. The Neo does it automatically, I was thinking. Josh is on fire, yeah. He's flying it.
Shamrock 344, contact tower 118.6.
There's an Egypt talking on the plane. Poor old Diva, God love him. Jeez, at least I'm not the last one.
Firefly 426, when you're ready.
Firefly 426, contact tower 118.6.
Oh, we got tower up?
Contact tower 118.6. Firefly 426, thank you.
Buttons, Murphy,
November 2
buttons.
Bravo Alpha, contact tower 118.6 away.
118.6, good job, November 2 Bravo Alpha.
Shamrock Comfort, Tango clear.
Hey, we got tower on.
28 left, report established.
Cleared ILS approach 28 left, report when established. Shamrock 1 for Tango.
Firefly 301, report passing level.
18.6. Put him in the box.
Firefly 301 is passing 8,300. Firefly 301.
Get around the corner there, Murphy.
Firefly 301 identified, climb to flight level 230.
We'll take our time, there's no immediate panic.
230 for Firefly 301.
Firefly 322, ready for taxi.
Alright. Jesus, lads, proper busy, isn't it? Proper busy.
Firefly 322, standby.
A little sip of holy water now to keep us going.
Approach Firefly 611, fully ready for departure. Runway 28 left.
Firefly 611, surface wind
Right.
250 degrees 11 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 28 right.
Anxiety, right?
611.
Firefly 408, report passing level.
Firefly 408 is passing flight level 80.
Firefly 408 identified, climb to flight level 230, cancel level restrictions.
Climb to flight level 230, cancel level restriction.
Rolling.
Speedbird 4 for Delta, Mono to Unicom, away.
122 decimal, have a good speedboat 44 Delta.
Firefly 301, Mono to Unicom, 122 decimal, away.
There goes Gibbo. Yup.
Ready Unicom for Firefly 301. Thank you for your excellent service. Bye-bye.
He's really good, wasn't he? Old Josh, he's on fire tonight. Firefly 235 approaching Neptune.
Firefly 235, contact Tower 118.6, talk to you shortly.
Over to Tower 118.6, Firefly 235.
And all stations on the ground, so all stations on the ground, contact Tower 118.6. So all stations on the ground, Tower 118.6.
344, requesting clearance to Luton as well. We have sent 402 Lima, and we have information echo, and runway 28 right is unavailable.
Summer 344, roger that. You flew to Luton, NDEC 1 Alpha departure.
Tanzumi, good to see you.
Initial flying flight level 900, squawk 4455, airborne frequency 121.1.
Clear to Luton via the NDEC 1 Alpha departure, initial climb 9000, squawk 4455, and when airborne, the frequency is 121.1.
Sherman 344, read back direct, November 2 Bravo Alpha, 28 left lead land, surface wind 250 degrees, 11 knots.
28 left middle land, November 2 Bravo Alpha.
Dublin ground, Firefly 235, holding short November, ready for departure.
Boost scan 45 Papa, we're going to actually log off now, so thank you very much.
Boost scan 45 Papa, no problem, thanks for flying in, have a good one.
See ya.
Ryanair 37 Kilo Juliet and 123 requesting push and
Good man, Murphy. Didn't press the button on the gadget.
Approved, face west, QNH 906 hectopascals. This is caution the company pushback at release point Bravo.
Pushing that approved, facing west. I'm going to caution the company Ryanair 37 Kilo Juliet.
Dublin Tower, Firefly 235, holding short Neptune, ready for departure.
Correct, right. A320, ILS 28 left, 9 mile final.
Ah, Jesus.
Number 14, Tango hello, continue approach, number 2, surface wind 250 degrees, 1 knots.
Look it out eventually.
Approach, Sherman Tango.
I'll start busking.
235, line up and wait by November 2.
Line up and wait, November 2, Firefly 235. We'll do a bit of busking.
322, ready for taxi.
Firefly 322, taxi link 4, right Foxtrot outer, November, hold short November 2.
Link 4, Fox out, November, hold short November 2, Firefly 322.
Alrighty. It's busy, lads, isn't it? Murphy, how do you know your ATIS? There's an ATIS channel.
Ready for push and start.
Sherman 50,
right, clear.
Push and start approved, QNH 906 hectopascals.
Left clear.
QNH 996, push and start is approved, number 50 Echo.
Lining up and waiting.
November 2 Bravo Alpha, welcome to Dublin, vacate right and right Sierra.
Right turn right to your November 2 Bravo Alpha.
Alright.
Good evening, Tower Firefly 003, request taxi.
Sherman 14 Tango, 28 left lead land, surface wind
Right, let's
250
sit tight.
degrees, 1 knots.
We're pretty much ready to rock.
Left, straight land, Sherman 1 for Tango.
Firefly 003, taxi Charlie, Kilo, hold short November.
Oh yeah, good man yourself, Martin. We would have been...
Charlie Kilo, hold
We'd have
short
cooked the out
November.
ignition. The starter would have been
003,
shagged.
Is that correct?
Hey, firm.
Firefly 46, stand 122, request push and start.
It's busy, lads, isn't it?
426, you need to wait until I'm finished talking to other pilots. Firefly 003, reback is correct. Break, Firefly 235, surface wind 250 degrees, 1 knots. 28 right, clear for takeoff. Off you jump.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 28 right, Firefly 235. Soup.
Runner Echo Victor X-ray after the
Alright, power coming in.
behind right to left.
Start the clock.
Push and start approved, face west, QNH.
Toga the bejesus out of it. SRS, runway alignment, blue nav, speed alive, 80 knots.
Firefly 426, say again.
Firefly 46, stand 122, request push and start. Sorry.
120.
Firefly 426, no worries.
V1.
637.
Rotate. You're up, see lazy.
Thank you, Firefly 46.
Chase the wind.
Taxi Whiskey 1, hold for runway 16.
Positive rate, gear up.
Whiskey 1 short of 16, November 2 Bravo Alpha.
Easy now to my men.
18, stand 124, ready for pushback and start. Alright, 18, on request, number 2.
Sherman 244 is requesting push
Easy.
and start, stand 402.
Sherman 344, push and start approved, face west, QNH 1, correction, QNH 906 hectopascals.
Facing west, QNH 996 hectopascals for Sherman 4.
Does he want me over to approach?
Dublin Tower, good afternoon. You there, 775, stand 121 Lima with information echo request 5502 Cairo.
I reckon we're back to approach now, yeah?
Hi, sure, wrong, 7.
Dublin approach, Firefly 235, passing altitude 2,000 feet for flight level 90 on the Index 3 Juliet departure.
Firefly 235, Dublin approach identified, climb to flight level 230, cancel level restrictions.
Climb flight level 230 and cancel restrictions for Firefly 235. You're up the yard, 230, whoop the gadget now. Get the outspeed up there now, flaps are already in. And yeah, we're grand. Come on, Gibbo, thanks for that. Who's in charge? Who's in charge? I know that was very busy, lads, wasn't it? It was brilliant. Fair play to the controllers. Isn't it amazing how busy they get? Do you know what I mean? They get flat out. Right, how's the old situation looking like over the pond? Oh, wow, look at this. Look at... Ah, Jesus, I'm after closing the page, I shouldn't have. Look at this, though. The train has started.
7 Bravo, are you on frequency?
Brilliant.
Hi, Farmer here for Gemstone 07 Bravo.
Gemstone 07 Bravo, Dublin approach and correction reports, level.
Flight level 160, Gemstone 07 Bravo.
Gemstone 07 Bravo,
Pretty good.
identified, cleared VAT 34 Lima, arrival, landing, runway 28 left, descend to flight level 80.
Battery 4 Lima arrival for 28 left, descending now.
Transition level now is 6.5, so once we get over 6.5, we can worry about the...
Firefly 235, clear direct to Rulev.
Clear direct Rulev, Firefly 235. Direct. Rulev. Insert. Off we go. Where's Rulev in the whole... Oh, jeez, it's a good bit out, isn't it?
And Gemstone 07 Bravo, Squawks 3627.
Standard. 240. Let that speed up. We're on the way. Tuck these little fellas in now for the minute. And get some zoomage out here so we can actually see what we're doing. Rulev is the next one. We're going to stay with Dublin approach. And next frequency, I don't see anyone else on yet. I've no controls on, so let's just tee up Lonelycom 1228. Just in case we need to jump it. There we go. And we'll keep an eye out to see if any additional ATC coverage comes online. At the moment we don't. But give it a few minutes, you wouldn't know your luck. But so far so good, lads. Clean departure out of Dublin, and there's a lot of aircraft with us. This is awesome. Now let's have a look. Right. Oh, yes. Look at that. Isn't it super looking? Haven't flown this aircraft in ages. It's just so pretty. It's so pretty. Right, 110. Get the speed up there, Merv. Belter on, Jacintia. I wonder what speed. Gibbo, what speed are you doing? Let's have a look. There's a wild 601. What's his... Hang on, where's Gibbo? 422 on the ground. Jesus. Right, you're not liking this rate of climb. Duck that down a little bit. And bring the speed up. Here we go. 26 knots pushing us along. That's pretty okay. 240s versus holding. 310 is what I want. Engines are doing engine things. Spoilers, go ahead and disarm. Seatbelts, at this stage we can pop them off. Onto auto. And we're fairly okay from here. Altitude, as we're looking at, where's Gibbo? He's up at 21. I'm just behind him. 235. And we have... yeah, we're okay. There's a bit of clearance between us. That's what we want. 300.662. Margabo, go! We shall match that. Flight level 235 coming in. Isn't this pretty out of Dublin? Look at the state of that, lads. Isn't that beautiful? It's just very pretty. What are we saying? LS off as well, yes. Beautiful.
Dublin approach, good evening. Firefly 322 climbing through 2000.
Firefly 322 Dublin approach identified. Climb to flight level 230, cancel level restrictions.
Climb to 230, cancel restrictions. Firefly 322.
Firefly 235, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye.
Over to Unicom 122.8, Firefly 235. Thanks. Great job, Josh. Great job. 122.8, and so far I'm not picking up anyone else on our radar for the moment. So we'll give a shout shortly. Wait till we get to Rulav, and then we'll tell them what we're doing. Flight level 235, and we'll probably climb after that. Nice choice of aircraft. Anywhere from A320s, got a couple of 737s. It's looking good. Sorry, Murray is out in front. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. Okay. A gentle climb. 260 is all we're doing. Are we getting... What's the story here now? We're very slow getting up to speed and our climb, aren't we? What's our, Drive it on there, Murph. We'll keep it in, manual throttle for the moment. Cost index was 36 or something. Yeah. What do you go with? Something better than that, I suspect. It is nice though. So approaching Rulav, we'll give a shout out on Unicom when we get there. We've just passed flight level 20. We're on our way up to 230, and then we'll do some climbing as well. Yeah, mind it, she's just dragging her heels. Interesting. Let's have a look here now. So engine stuff, that's okay. Fuel is all okay. Cabin is okay. Electrical system is okay. Hydraulics are okay. SDS recall, all is normal. Have a climb coming up now on 300 as we continue our climb. Oh, back into yaw. Speed at 300. Hold it, and we continue our climb. Get her back up the road, and we're 5 miles west of Rulav. And traffic, Firefly 235, 5 miles west of Rulav, flight level 220, heading for 330. Our final cruise altitude was flight level 330, so that's what we'll go for. Speed is kind of hovering around. Hey, Eagle Airways, Aaron, good to see you, man. Now, did I just see other tower control? What are we looking at? Fat glasses? Did Heathrow come on? No. Approach, tower, ground, or yeah, we've no centers on, so you know. Manual throttle, no. There we go. We were jumping a little bit ahead there with our speed. All is well, Aaron. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. So we're flying here with FireFly Air, doing a flight from Dublin over to Luton, and then Luton will be going up then to Newcastle. Man, that looks beautiful, doesn't it? That looks stunning. Beautiful. Literally on me. You walk into the establishment and pour your drink on me. Yes. Looking forward to it, my guy. Looking forward to it. Okay, there's no yapping just yet on frequency. We're keeping... Oh, London South Control just came on. Brilliant. Okay, it's starting to happen, so... we're not going to cross his frequency, though. Oh, we will. We will. Right, London South is on. We will be talking to him, so... 129 or 430. Let's see what the crack is there. We're hardly going to get up from this range, are we? No. Yeah, London South Control just come on. That'll put us Not necessarily with him. His service kind of stops before we get to Luton. But we'll jump on and have a listen to him for the moment. Heathrow director has come online. I'd say we'll get a few of them online, I'd say. We'll keep an eye on it. He saw us coming and was like, "Now, well, like, look at the, right? Look at the map, lads. What a train. Like, this is deadly looking. Look at this. These are all our aircraft on VATSIM. How savage is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did 201 already land? I think we have 11 aircraft with us tonight. This is really good, lads. This is friggin' awesome. I think 201 has landed. Where am I? I don't know. Where are you? You were there a minute ago. I'll give it a refresh. 201 saw you, didn't it? Jesus, you were there a minute ago. Come on over here, look. Okay, so you're on... you're not on the other one yet. You're not on the... Do you have your credentials on... Have you your credentials on FS Hub, Sai? Your VATSIM CID? Okay, we'll check it out for you, dude. We'll check it out. Okay, so we got 11? We have 11 aircraft with us, look. That's pretty sweet. Are we going to get coverage? Echo Golf Whiskey. There's no ATC online. Like, it's right in the border. London South Control is there. And we'll see who else jumps on now in a moment. It's still mad looking, isn't it? Right, flight level 280. No one talking on the Lonely Comm just yet. Put you back over there. And have we anyone next or near us? No, we're quite okay. So we have 611 ahead of us, 322 behind us, 491. Gibbo's leveling out there at 330, 491 knots over the ground. We're close to that. We're 492 over the ground, and we're still climbing on our way up. So far so good. That was a busy departure though. Like, fair play to Josh and Adam. Do you know, really, like, the lads do a cracking job, and like it gets so busy. Like, this really doesn't do anything for their anxiety. Do you know? Let's all fly out of Dublin. What? Do you know? But it's great to see. Jeez, it's great to see. So a nice shallow climb. A little bit higher, Murph. Let's just hit our cruise and calm the engines down a bit, because we're burning fuel here like you wouldn't believe. Seatbelt signs are set to auto. That's just a pretty sight, isn't it? The 320 from Phoenix, isn't it just the best? In terms of the polish, I did hear people saying though it's a little bit broken at the moment. Oh, my spine. Jesus. I heard, do you know what I need? It's a hiding I need. Oh, I need someone just to, like, I don't know, walking me back or something. But I heard some people saying it wasn't 100% right. It was acting up and doing all, you know. For the moment, I mean, it's grand, right? Now, I haven't picked up anyone on Unicom yet. We won't be really talking to anyone. Not just yet, but we'll see. Our next flight, as I said, it's a distance thing, as our comms over Uni, over Liverpool. Ah, right. Have I tried the towless A31, 321 or Neo? So I have the towless 319, Aaron, which is great. Great bit of kit, that one. Haven't bothered much with the Airbuses over on X-Plane, only because what we have here with the 320, it's I think it's great. The aircraft I tend to jump on with X-Plane tend to be the Boeing. the 737, and the 777. I'm really enjoying the 777. And of course the MD-11. Now I'm hoping to get my hands on TFDI's MD-11 soon. But we'll have to wait and see. Okay, cruise altitude has now been achieved. And we've just made a slight little right turn as we're now going to be rambling over the puddle of Liver. Or Liverpool. It's going to be down there now, coming up out that window. Jesus, I went through the window. Liverpool is down there somewhere. You can hear the lads from here. Alright. They're down there somewhere. Tarnish is one of them. Put the kettle on. Loving the 777. It's very good. Oh, I was going to fly it tonight and then I was like, better not. Jesus, there's a close aircraft. That's an easy, I think. Down there somewhere. He was there a second ago. There he is. There's an aircraft, you can't really see it. There's a teeny tiny little dot. That there is an easy, and he's heading up to Belfast. Nice. In actual fact, we have another easy on our wing out here somewhere. What's his altitude? 14,000. He's fairly low. He's down here somewhere. Merv, have you TCAS alert? Merv, have you had a TCAS alert yet? Not yet, but like, it's close, isn't he? Should this say TCAS? I mean, we're on, but I didn't get one yet. Kingsman said drop in for the cuppa. Yes. Planning on a long haul tomorrow. Nice. Jason Medlock. Very good evening to you, Jason. Hope you're well, man. They're very close to me, Dougal. I can see that. There's also an Air France up ahead. Now, we should be miles over them. What call sign is RUK? Rook. Oh. Very interesting. Set managed speed. Probably because it doesn't like what I'm giving it here. Ground speed is 497. Give us 480. 49 or 7. Mach 0.8. We can probably dial this back a little bit, shall we? Not too much, just a little bit. 'Tis me behind you. Begob it is. I can't see it, Dougal, but I know you're there. Okay, 480. Dougal, I'm not just slowing it down. Indicated is 0.77. That's giving me 480 over the ground. Give us load to 7.4. Sweet, okay. I'll bring it back a little bit to 7.7 myself, and I'll keep an eye on things then. What's your cruise alt? Flight level 330. I think you're 3.5. You go ahead of me. I'll wrestle you when you get up there, you know. It's creppy. It's creppy, says Zybok. Creppy, you say. Why don't you use managed speed? I can, but I just like leaving it in cruise. There is a way to lock it in there, but I find this is super sensitive with the Thrustmaster. It's like, it's so easy to pop it out of any sort of managed mode. Tarnish, we're just over Liverpool. We were saying put on the kettle. Now look, I only go as far as Listo. So, well, I'm going to carry on with the rest of my flight plan here, because this could get very interesting. Oh, we've another controller on. Who's that though? That's Holland or something, is it? Amsterdam. Right, what was the rest of me flight plan here? So it was Listo, right? So let's go back into my flight plan. Luton, arrival. It's runway 25 ILS, we'll take that. And it is that of the Listo 1 November. Select heading track first. Oh wait, balls. Remember this happened before? Select heading or track first. Right now. Heading track. How do we do this again, lads? Do you remember the thing? Insert? No, doesn't like that. Right, cancel that. How do we fix this one? Pull the knob back. Which one? Oh, heading track back. Ah, gotcha. Thank you. Right. Arrival. ILS 25. Is it the listen 1 November? Yes. So 1 November. Insert. Enter new destination data. That's okay. Have you any discos? No. Okay, destination data. Progress. No. Performance. Cruise. Descend. And then approach. Airports. Luton. Weja. QNH. 1006. 1006.
Can I get a refund?
There's no refunds. What else do we need to do here now? What else do we need to do here now? Temperature on the ground is 11 degrees. And our barrow for the ILS. Let's have you. Approach ILS 25. We are going to stick you in there at 70. Wait now, what's the radio here? 708.
Air France 324 on waypoint EGNT, climbing altitude 300.
Okay. Now let's look at the approach. At PDIG, that's okay. At Rugby, it's flight level 20. So PDIG is okay. Rugby is going to be the other one. All right. So speed is looking good. We're going to put in our descent altitude. It's going to get us down to 20,000. London South Control is still on. Echo Golf Whiskey. No other ATC. Will the 777 drop next month? I have no idea, man. No idea. El Palito, good to see you. Gerald is here. Welcome in. Tom Curtin, yeah, thanks for that, lads. I did forget how to do that. But fair play to you. Right, let's have a go then. I'll show you what I'm looking at. These are the charts, yeah? So this is what our approach chart looks like. And then there's the airport. There's the approach. Fairly straightforward. And here's our star. So we're here at Listo. We're going to start at descent now. We're going to get down to flight level 20. And we'll shout in Unicom. Luton traffic, FireFly 235, flight level 330, overhead, PDIG, descending now, flight level 200. Luton traffic. Right, down the road we go. And speed. Down the road we go. And let's see what's going to happen. So there's PDIG, and then it's over to Rugby. Now, yeah, so there's our constraints coming up there now. That's grand. So descending here nicely. We have our destination data already put in. I can clear that. And what else do you want to do? Setting ourselves up for a landing. Auto brake we set to medium. Sit down and relax there now to our passengers. That's all looking good. Lights, leave them alone for the moment. That's very pretty out there, isn't it? Which approach is preferred into Luton? You're definitely sure you're on the right frequency? We couldn't hear you. 122.8. Luton traffic, FireFly 235. Radio check. Do we have anyone?
FireFly 235, Air France 334, I can hear you.
Many thanks. Readability 5. Thanks. Air France has me. The Air France has us. Yes! I've always loved the Air French lads. Great bunch of lads. Do you know? Which approach is preferred into Luton? I'm not quite sure, actually. Approach? No. Tower? No. We don't seem to have that. Daz Higgy, good to see you. The Liston 1 November. First time those words have ever been spoken. Great bunch of lads, the French. Now, this is all going to get terribly interesting all of a sudden, isn't it? Yes, Murphy, it is. What did we say it was? Runway 25, wasn't it? Yes. What do you think?
Luton traffic, FireFly 611 overhead, Rugby, flight level 200. On the list 1 November, arrival, runway 25, Luton traffic.
Drop her down there now, Murphy, fairly lively. Drop her down. Gibbo, we could hear you there. That was brilliant. Let's have a look.
Hello there.
So we're 611 ahead of us, so I think we're okay. Nomis, thank you very much indeed for the follow. Welcome in, my dude. Winds 180, 9 knots, varying 140220. Visibility 6. Light rain, clouds broken at 400, broken at 900. Temperature 11, dew point 11. QNH 1006. Cool. Alright, let's see what we're going to do here. 270 knots. There's a traffic jam. I'm at 270 knots. Should I go slower, Gibbo? Visibility's crap, is it? Throw out some spoiler action there now. Yes. Slow us down, you devil. Dougal, there's an Egypt ahead of you after hitting the speed brakes. It'll be totally fine. Totally fine. You're okay for now. You're still a ways behind, as always. Don't get too slow. There's a train behind you. Ah, no! I'm sandwiched between a rock and a hard place. It'll be grand. Jesus, lads, this is, isn't it? Look at this state. Isn't it only gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, yes. Beautiful. And the weather is crap. I like a challenge. It'd be grand. Visibility 0. Oh, really? Oh, brilliant. And at the same time, oh, bother. Oh, bother. It's ILFR. Anyone else come online? I could go for Lima. That's Heathrow. Oh yeah, this is proper Now this is going to be orchestrated using the skills of a madman. Runway 25 is over here. And, well, sports fans, there's a wild Gibbo. Then you have 408 following 301. You have 226 following 305. Be the Jesus. And then you have, that's it. You have FireFly 201 just about to get in and clear the place for us. Brilliant! This is proper busy, isn't it? This is deadly. And it's a crosswind. Here at FireFly Air, we laugh at visibility that's lower than minimum. Yeah, oh wait, well oh no, there's no ATC. Jesus, Murphy, your speed is picking up there a bit. Slow it down, Murphy, will you? Slow it down. Get her back there now, Finton. Why does stuff on me? Why does that always happen? Why does it happen? Oh, my spine. Right, now let's have a look. Why did this thing come on? WhatsApp wants to... Yeah, it's okay. Right, now. Hue light. Make it blue, please. Go. Right, lads. I'm about to head into the mark. As he rambles into the valley in the shadow of death. Hey, Caleb is here. Good to see you, man. Have you seen or heard of lossless scaling FrameGen? Or FrameGen? I'm almost certain they're doing something like that in X-Plane. Right, flight level 200. Luton traffic, FireFly 235, overhead, Rugby, flight level 200, descending, flight level 150. Luton traffic. Was that someone saying, well done, Murph, that was a great idea? Or was it someone saying, shut up, will you? Descending now. Dougal, I'm going to keep about 270 knots here. Airman, good to see you. Do. Flight level 150, and then we need to get down to 250 knots. So I think we're all right. We're all right. I worked on X-Plane and Microsoft. It's mad. I haven't tried it now, Caleb, on X-Plane. Did I see Conti with it? I'll need to have a chat. Oh, look at all this. I'll need to have a chat with Conti to look at the state. I'll need to have a chat with Conti.
Luton traffic, FireFly 408 is slowing down to 250 knots for traffic ahead. Luton traffic.
That's 408, so give out. They're hitting the handbrake in front of you.
FireFly 611, overhead Woburn, flight level 140, slowing to 250 knots, Luton traffic.
This is great to hear, lads. This is really, really great to hear. Oh, you saw Scruffy Tam using it? I must have a chat with Scruffy Tam. Now, where's our good old buddy, the Air France? Where's he heading? Oh, he's going back to France. What's his altitude? Ah, he's miles ahead of us. Right. This is going to get busy, lads. I'm just saying, you know, this is going to get busy. Let's see here now. What's the missed approach into this place if it all goes terribly wrong? Climb to 3000, straight ahead up to Delta 2.3. ILJ outbound. Yes. Turning left track onto 088. Continue climb to 3000 and then as directed. If I don't have radios, what do we do? Well, we'll just circle around to do it again. It works for me, you know. So it's telling us we've got to fly this direczione and then turn around this direction. That's our missed approach, and it's going to be up to 3000. Don't you just love annotations on Navigraph? Aren't they the best thing since batched bread? You know, brilliant. So that's what our missed approach.
Luton traffic, FireFly 408 at flight level 100. Slowing down for traffic ahead. Slowing down to 230 knots.
230, Jesus. Okay, we're going to drop the speed here now. At Finma, we must be down to flight level 150, which is fine. I'm going to start dialing back the speed now because as we make our left turn over to Woblin, we need to get our speed down to about 250 knots. Auto crashed your Tonka from 23,000. Oh dear, Tarnish. Oh dear. Airman says I can only look for a few. We're going to keep the stream up. Ah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I heard that the cloud base is lower than the runway threshold, says Daz Higgy. Oh, Jesus. Zaidi says, someone mentioned lossless scaling. I've used it. The frame gen is better than nothing, but nowhere near as good as DLSS. Aha. Island Sim Pilot did a good video on it. Thanks, Gibbo. I'll check it out. Yeah, he's some great videos, doesn't he? Kurt Deasy, thank you very much indeed with a tier 1 sub. 7 months, man. Thank you very much. Right, we're into the messy weather. Luton traffic, FireFly 235, overhead, Finma, flight level 150, slowing to 250 knots. Luton traffic. Right, our next stop climb is going to be down to flight level 80. Let's keep everything dialed in here.
FireFly System 1, overhead, Ed Cox. Flight level 110, slowing to 200 knots due to traffic.
What were you over? What did you say? Oh, Island Sim Pilot is here. You're very welcome in. Loving your videos. They're so helpful. What was it? The DLS 3.71. I could never get that working. Ever. And then I watched your video and now it works and like the sim is just singing. If it was an opera singer, right. Gibbo, try pronounce that 10 times. Just overhead, Ed Cox. Who? Right, there's Gibbo. We're doing okay. Dougal's behind me. And,
Luton traffic, flight 322, descending on the disco 1 November, arrival currently overhead Rugby, flight level 200, descending flight level 150, Luton traffic.
Very good, very good. Anyone know the transition level here? It's probably on the chart, right?
Luton traffic, FireFly 301, radio check.
FireFly 301, 555.
Appreciate it, thanks. FireFly 301.
I could say 4.5 by 5, but like he'll give out. Right, how we look for speed here, Murph? We're all right. I think we're all right.
Luton traffic, FireFly 408, currently over Zagdo at 8,000 feet, slowing down to 180 knots due to traffic ahead.
FireFly 305, fully established on localizer runway 25, 25, reducing speed, final approach speed.
Luton traffic, FireFly 235 on the list 1 November arrival. Overhead Woburn at flight level 150. Reducing speed now to 220. Luton traffic.
Luton traffic, FireFly 601, overhead Jumbo.
Have you ever heard such adherence to the use of Unicom? This is brilliant. This is brilliant. It's Listo.
Luton traffic, FireFly 301, overhead
Grand.
effort.
So glad to hear that. Drop in your streams when I can see them. Just happen to hop on now. Oh, thank you very, very much indeed.
For the approach to Luton traffic.
Lads, if you haven't had the chance, do be sure to check out Island Sim Pilot's YouTube channel. Extremely helpful tutorials. And like, my sim is living proof of how well it works. It works so incredibly well. Now, what's my altitude? Oh yeah. Ooh. We're about to head for Edcox. Where's the old traffic like ahead? Asherberg Grand, kinda. Oh Jesus, look at this. Right, there's nothing to be alarmed with here now, lads, but there's an absolute train of aircraft coming in. Look at this. 505, 426, 303, 322, 235, 611, 408, 301, 266, and 305. That's a lot of activity, right? Speed Murph Dougal is 220 knots indicated, as per the SID. Larger Life, good to see you, man. You're very welcome in. I see you flying. We see him flying.
Luton traffic, FireFly 611, overhead Zagso, flight level 080 and speed 160 knots for traffic. Luton traffic.
Oh jeez, they're slowing right down. Brilliant. Anyone get the transition level, lads? No. Now this only goes as far as Zagso. Do we need to be vectored in from there?
Luton traffic, FireFly 408, currently over efforts at flight at 7,000 feet, 170 knots. Luton traffic.
So that's going to kind of drive us. Oh, look at the sharp turn, look. Luton traffic, FireFly 235, overhead Edcox, flight level 150, speed 220 on the Listo 1 November arrival. Luton traffic. Ah, Jesus, look at the terrible pause in me sim. No, it's unpaused. We survived. PH Roy, good to see you. My friend, how are you? Looking to follow you guys in Orion Air. Oh, sweet, Tom, yeah. Bring it on, man, bring it on. Easy for you to say, right? Did anyone warn the citizens of Newcastle about this? Listen, Sterling, it's grand.
Stanford traffic, Ryanair 2 Lima Tango, can you report your DME, please?
I remember that Eagle Airways, yeah. I bought the loss of scaling app today, but I haven't tried this as Eamon. Ooh, interesting. Right, we need to descend here now, Rubber Ducky, don't we?
Luton traffic, FireFly 266, establish ILS on 825, 9 miles, Luton.
Okay, what's the speed? So it's giving us a speed restriction, maximum 220 knots. We'll put it in at 218 on the little gadget, and speed breaks out. We can probably go for a notch of flaps here. We're right in the limit. That'll help with the drag. Yes. Help with the drag, she said. Right, let's have a look here. There's a hold up here now as well if we need it, but I'm looking at... if I look out my window, I'll see a wild Gibbo Ireland. Gibbo, flash your lights or wave or something, will you? Hang on, do me passenger see him? Can anyone see him?
Hang on to your hats, boy.
Jesus! That was very... It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Now I'm going to ramble in behind Gibbo.
Luton traffic, FireFly 305, vacating runway.
Luton traffic, FireFly 235, reducing speed now to 180 knots for traffic. Overhead, Jumzia. Luton traffic. Visibility 1500 on the runway. Oh, nice. I tried the loss of scaling. Thanks, Island Sim Pilot. Very good. I need to check it out. The next waypoint was named after Gibbo. Fit me. Get out of town, will you? Brilliant. Right, get that speed down, Murph. 170 is what you're going to need to be on-ished.
Luton traffic, FireFly 266, ILS runway 255 miles, slowing final approach speed, Luton.
Yeah, this is going to get fierce interesting, lads.
Traffic, FireFly 301 is 4,000 feet, 12 DME, approaching localizer. Luton traffic.
Okay, speed brake is doing the speed brake things. Ping the cabin. We're approaching 10,000 feet. Light them up. Light them all up, Murphy. Light them all up. Right, into the heavy cloud we go. 2 to 3 times scaling both. Watch the I will, Roy, 100%. I will watch that video. Island Sim, are you going to Vegas? Any chance?
322 on the Bristol 1 November arrival, descending into Edcox, reducing speed to 220 knots. Luton traffic.
Okay, I need to get my speed down. The spoilers do nothing. I'm currently at nearly 220.
FireFly 003 suggests you reduce speed, you're very close.
It's like another dog lifting or smelling another dog, if you know what I mean.
FireFly, can you please repeat your message?
Slow it down, Chief.
Suggest you reduce speed.
Okay, 8,000 feet.
What is your current speed?
220.
Alright.
Reducing to 200 knots, FireFly 003.
Minimum height here is 8,000 feet. Our next little drop is going to be 3,000 feet. But we'll wait a while before we hit there. Right, that speed is coming right down now. We're slowing to 170 knots. I'll probably make it down to 160. Luton traffic, FireFly 235, just past Zagzo waypoint. Flight level 80, reducing speed down to 160 knots for traffic on the Listo 1 November arrival. Luton traffic. Okay, get some flaps into the equation. We're very slow. Look at this new transition from parallel 42. Did you see the state of the clouds? Look at the cut of it.
Luton traffic, FireFly 201 is established on the localizer.
Gibbo, don't you dare!
At final approach speed.
Ooh, look at this. This is the new A320 immersion package. Doesn't it look absolutely gorgeous? It's so hot right now. Now, Gibbo, I'm going as slow can get me. You know. I'm doing 160. Jesus, I'll go down another little bit, will I?
FireFly 408, this is FireFly 611. Can you confirm your routing? You've taken a left turn rather than a right.
Uh-oh.
Roger, I'm off. FireFly 408 is on the list 1 N arrival for runway 25.
FireFly 408, roger. It's a right turn for list 1 November, but okay. Thank you.
Someone's lost. I think he's gone the wrong way.
Luton traffic, FireFly 266 vacated onto hotel.
Epic Fool. Good to see him, dude. Hope you're well.
Luton traffic, FireFly 301 is on final for runway 25, 5 DME. Luton traffic.
We need to slow down more. This is like final approach speed. Holy crap. FireFly 235 reducing speed now 140 knots for traffic. Luton traffic. There's a wild gibbo just over there. Right, drop us down here, Murph. My flaps are set to full. Next up is going to be dropping the gear to keep the speed down. And I reckon I'm going to have to do it. Well, no pressure.
003 passing at Cox at speed 200 to descending 100 to 8,000 feet.
There's Gibbo down there, look. So this will have to go fierce handy now, lads. Look at the effects on the screen. It's not mad looking. We are descending. I'm gonna have to drop the gear here to get my speed down even more.
FireFly 322, what's your current speed?
210. Reducing to 2.
I'm currently at 200.
Easy, Murph, easy. Where's yeah. Jesus, lads. This will be interesting. Now, Gibbo, I want a great landing and then skedaddle off the runway.
Traffic easy 9005, speed 250 knots, just cross.
Please. Please, Gibbo, don't delay. Oh, Jesus. Get off there at Alpha 1, Gibbo, will you? Alpha 1. You'd be grand. Jesus. This is class.
Luton traffic, FireFly 408 is established on localizers runway 25 at 5 DME.
Jesus, look how dark it is. Holy crap. Lads, what's the standard? Oh, Jesus, we'll go standard here for the crack. 90906, no, you're 1006. 1006. Go into old money, please. There we go. 1006 is already in.
Ryan 37 kilo Juliet, can you please reduce your speed?
No.
Reducing to 2507 kilo Juliet.
I'm currently at 200.
Oh, Jesus.
We'll go to 200 as well, 37 kilo Juliet.
I'm suddenly getting the sense of John Paul Gaultier. There's a Gibbo ahead. Do you hear John Paul Gaultier, Gibbo?
Currently overhead Zagzo, descending through flight level 80, speed 180, Luton traffic.
Oh, this is terribly exciting.
FireFly 003, can you reduce, pick up the speed up, but how much I reduced?
Oh, Jesus, lads. Look at the cut of the weather. There's the ground. Ah, brilliant. Gibbo hasn't turned final yet. There's someone there, but that's not Gibbo. That's Gibbo ahead of me.
FireFly 611 overhead, fit me at 3,000 feet, 140 knots, Luton traffic.
140 knots. I'm doing 136, Gibbo. That's how sound I am.
003 passing
The Oski boy, good to see you.
800.
Two-tone float here.
And reducing speed to 190.
The instruments are very bright, aren't they?
To avoid traffic.
I thought that was a great joke. No, really? Was it only me who got that? Right. Dialed them back, Morphy. There you go. Now, and it's all looking lovely. Now we're threshing. Jesus, look at the traffic going in. So there's Gibbo. And over to the right hand side there's someone else. Oh, we're getting the old wing vortices there as well, look. Look at that view, lads. That's just immersive. The damn immersion!
Luton traffic, FireFly 611, fully established, runway 25, Luton traffic.
Luton traffic, FireFly 408, clear of runway.
Isn't that just wow?
Traffic, FireFly 003, inbound 30 nautical miles inbound airport at 8,000.
Luton traffic, FireFly 305, stand 5 and stand 8 are vacated at the moment. 220 FireFly 46.
Luton traffic, FireFly 611, 5 nautical mile final, runway 25, Luton traffic.
It's absolutely gorgeous looking, isn't it? This is so immersive. 3,000 feet, speed 136. We're as slow can be. Dougal, I'm not forgetting about you behind me. I'm just going to give Gibbo a little bit of a breather ahead of me, and I'll try and make this as quick as possible. I'm going to try and vacate on Charlie, and then just get in somewhere. We'll see the lads on the ground. So turning right now, sticking into approach mode, and let's see ourselves get aligned and captured here. Luton traffic, FireFly 235, overhead fit me, flight level 30 or 3,000 feet altitude, speed 136 knots. Luton traffic. Let's see what's going to happen now, lads.
Ryanair 37.
Oh, me spine!
Inbound, fit me, descending 3,000 feet. Luton traffic.
I need a very gentle landing.
Luton traffic, EG905, 5 miles from fit me, visual 1 ahead, slow in 140 knots.
Good man, we got you. Dougal, watch that easy ahead of you.
Luton traffic, FireFly 611 on short final, runway 25, Luton traffic.
Luton traffic, FireFly 235, fully established on the ILS runway 25, Luton traffic. Oh, what are you doing, plane?
EV9005, what's your speed, please?
Currently 160 with a guy ahead slowed to 140, so I'm trying my best, EG9005.
I'll speed up in a second!
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Yeah, that fella's terribly slow.
Carnage lies this way.
Oh, brilliant! Right, we haven't got the glide slope captured yet, but we are established on the localizer, so let's see what happens here, sports fans. I think the glide is coming in. Yeah, it's coming in. Slowly, but it's coming in. Where's 611 when you need him? Oh, he's about to touch down. Right, fully established. And we can't see much here, lads. Where's the flying chicken? It's grand, it's fine. It's even raining. Jesus. Luton traffic, FireFly 235, fully established, 7 mile final, runway 25. Luton traffic.
Giddy up.
I was going to say I'll give it all. Well, once Gibbo gets down, I'll sort it then. It'll be beautiful.
Luton traffic, FireFly 611 has vacated the active on hotel, Luton traffic.
God bless you. Brilliant.
EG9005, ILS established 25, almost stalling behind the guy ahead.
What are you flying? Asher, those 320s can go fierce slow. Jesus.
I'm only joking, I'll follow you in.
Don't follow me! Oh, brilliant.
FireFly 46, overhead EGGGW on the list 1 November arrival
Do we have a runway in sight? Negative. We're on the glide though. Speed 140.
KLM 1010, climate 250, Brookman 7 Golf departure.
We'll get down quick, don't worry. Let me see. It's going to be Charlie we want. Let's see if we can vacate here at Charlie. Arm your spoilers. Good man yourself. That could have been hilarious. 1.5 for visual on runway. Really? Really? We're 4 miles now. Luton traffic, Firefly 235, 4 mile final, runway 25, Luton traffic. We can't see a shagging thing. Grand. And we're coming in sideways. It's only 35 knots. Grand. Auto brake is set. Set. There's the runway. Oh, what a joyous occasion. Runway in sight, and we're...
Who's that cheeky Ryanair that missed the procedure turn on the approach?
Uh-oh. Them Ryanair lads. Look at the state of that. We're sideways. Them Ryanair lads. I tell you. They're always great for that. Right now, where are we at? We're over here, look.
FireFly 003 passing airport.
Look at this.
For the ILS 25 approach to Luton. FireFly 003.
Easy. Easy.
Luton traffic, easy 905, 5 mile final, runway 25.
We will make this as gentle as we can, friends.
Luton traffic, Firefly 322 on the base leg approaching, fit me descending to 3,000 feet.
Come on, Dougal. Dougal's putting up with all sorts of stuff tonight, do you know? Where are you all parking once you get off the runway, lads?
500.
500. Oh, this is just terribly exciting.
4.
And fly this chicken in. It's all right. Here we go. Autopilot off. My airplane.
100 above.
Easy.
Minimum.
Easy. Land at Murphy. Land at Murphy.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Nothing like a stutter on final.
5.
Jesus. Right, we're down anyway. You gotta love stutters on finals, right?
It looks like that Ryanair are determined to get into the runway inspection, so be it.
We'll get off here at hotel. Fast taxi, Murph. Drive it on. It's hotel. Firefly 235 vacated the runway onto hotel. Luton traffic. Jesus, that little...
905, 2 mile final, runway 25, Luton traffic.
That little stutter right at the end. That's what kind of killed the owl beautiful landing, do you know what I mean?
Firefly 46, overhead sec zone. Flight level, 6,000 feet. Firefly 46.
Luton traffic, Firefly 226, pushing back, stand 16, Luton.
Let's go this way. Jesus, mind the bump.
Firefly 46, what's your indicated airspeed?
Easy.
Firefly 46, Q10 knots.
Right, I'll do this. Park brake on. Go. Let me see here now. Deploy the GPU.
Firefly 322, fully established for ILS 25, Luton traffic.
Runway turn off lights off. Transponder off. And we can shut her down. Engine 2 coming offline. External power, arm it. Power up the APU while we're sitting here. Hey, B. Carlo, good to see you. We'll have to bring the Fireflies over there on Thursday. Be awesome, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm a little bit, just that little stutter on just before touchdown. What can you do? You know what I mean? The weather here is absolutely horrendous, lads. It's horrendous. But that was a lot of fun. That was a proper challenging approach, and the traffic going in. Oh man alive, it was brilliant.
Traffic ED905, vacated 25 on hotel.
Excellent choice. Right, that's all on. APU is still coming up. Where are we at? TCAS is on standby. Company message, that's okay. Turn off the old weather here, Murph. That's grand. Auto brakes are finished.
46, 15 nautical miles from Sydney, flying 180 knots.
That's all good.
4,000 feet, FireFly 46.
Go ahead and clear these.
Luton traffic, FireFly 322, 5 mile final, landing, FireFly 322.
And we're just waiting for the APU to be ready. APU is now available. Get the bleed on. Engine off. And we'll just sit tight here now for the moment, and we'll get our next flight planned in. So next flight, lads, is going to be Luton up to Newcastle, as we have a look to see what we're doing. And let's have a look at the traffic. Let's have a gawk. That's so cool, isn't it? So in terms of agency coverage, nothing up the road either, but we're grand. Let's see what happens. Here's our guys.
Luton traffic, Lufthansa cargo.
Very, very cool, isn't it?
6 heavy, pushing starts, and 31 on to stand, 77 cargo land.
So it's a quick jaunt up to Newcastle. That's where we're going to head for next. I don't see any ATC on up there, but that's okay. So we'll start putting in our new flight plan. I wonder, should I do a restart? I will think we'll leave it as it is, will we? We're mad like that. Right, so we shall now once again do a full initialization to board the aircraft. Alright, so let's see what we're going to do. Let me see. Over now to SimBrief. And should we go through all this together, lads? Into SimBrief. New flight. Call sign FireFly 235, departing from Echo Golf Whiskey Whiskey. Or is it Echo Golf Golf Whiskey? Jesus. Here's a guy who checked out his Echo Golf Golf Whiskey. Echo Golf Golf Whiskey, and we're going to head up to Newcastle, Echo Golf November Tango. We're going to be taking on the Airbus A320 IAE engines. Flight time just over the hour. Flight level for this one, well, let's see what this gives us. And we'll pop it in there now. If you just joined us, lads, we just finished our first flight, which was Dublin over to Luton, and then we're going to go Luton up to Newcastle. Cruise altitude for this one is flight level 240.
I might not be a lead yet, sorry, it's my model.
I might go 220.
Where are you going?
I might go 220.
I am going Bravo Alpha for a departure, FireFly 268.
220.
But let me scooch in here a bit over the park.
Runway 25, arrival runway 07 into Newcastle.
Okay, no worries, I was going to go
Gabe, good to see you, my dude! Welcome in.
We'll do both.
Okay. Cargo. Why is that? Okay, that's okay. Right, that's our route. Let's have a look. So we will have the Alney 2 Bravo departure, and it's going to be the Rimto 1 November arrival. That looks good to me. Flight plan has been sorted. We're going to pre-file this over on VATSIM. Pre-file, open up the little door, and we're going to put in call sign
Luton traffic,
FireFly
is clearly active on hotel.
235. Man, Dougal got down safely. So our file has been sent and rumbled over.
Luton traffic, FireFly 46, 7 nautical miles from...
Over the Navigraph. We're going to go to flights, unload, import a flight from SimBrief. There she be. That's going to load in there nicely. And, oh, do you know they never turned on? You big muppet, Murphy. We'll put on LRM on this one. FireFly Air, FFA 235. That's all connected, doing the thing.
FireFly 003, 0.5 nautical miles from Sutney.
Okay, so let's have a look at a couple of things here. Our departure, let's see, runway 25, between 4,000 and 5,000 feet.
Luton traffic, FireFly 00.
Our constraints are 250 below 10,000. That's okay. Now we're looking for the runways once we get into Newcastle. So we're going to say our approach is going to be 07, and we can go on the Cat 2, I suppose. Pin this in. Refer to minimums for ILS. Well, what's the old ones? 436. 436 will do it. Well, just remember that one, 436, and then our star as we approach in, Rimto, Gokov, Ekor, Zodru, and then Etses. Speed restriction once again. Altitude, transition level by ATC. I don't have it, but we'll see what happens. It's all grand. Go ahead and close this. That's what our flight plan looks like. I have a whole load of mess on the screen, but I follow this so we know where there's waypoints in case we need to do some mad stuff. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm looking for. Where are you? Over here. All right, okay. Okay, so Navigraph looks good. Trying to get our aircraft set up. So let's come in here.
003, 8 nautical miles.
Easy does it now. My flights, we're going to import the next flight. And we're going to be Echo Golf Golf Whiskey over to Echo Golf November Tango. Ground crew is looking good. Weight and balance. Let's load the aircraft instantly. Aircraft is loaded. Let's come on over here and we're going to go into menu. We're going to go ATSU. We're going to go AOC and we're going to initiate a flight plan. We're going to request a new one because that was looking at Dublin. Over this side of the house, we'll request all this here now in a moment. There's our new one. That's looking good. We're now going to request our data over here. And now let me see. Just on the star, what was the altitudes for the star? It's up to 6,000. So we can dial in 6,000 already. Bring our speed up now to what we want on departure. We're going to keep it at around 200 knots for the moment. And get rid of the heading here as well. What's this now? Why can't I get rid of you? Okay, we'll worry about that now in a moment. Let's have a look here. Flight number is FireFly Air 235. Go ahead and pop you in. Cost index for this spin over the sim brief, and it's giving us a cruise profile of 9. 9. That'll do. Cruise altitude for this one, 220. That's looking good. IRS should be aligned, which it is. We will bring in the wind though. Request new wind information. Let's see how we go.
FireFly 266 lining up runway 25.
So we have a departure going out already, so there's no messing here, lads. Winds are in. Thank you. Clear that. Clear that. Flight plan is going to be next. So departing on runway 25 on the departure. And we are on the Olney 2 Bravo. Olney 2 Bravo. Olney 2 Bravo. No transition. Insert. We'll go on up the road now to Newcastle. Up to the Geordies. And our arrival into Newcastle is going to be on the Rimto 1 November for runway 07. ILS 07, please. And it's going to be the Rimto. The Rimtin or Rimto 1 November. Go ahead and pop you in. I don't have any gadgets over there.
Luton traffic, FireFly 266 airborne.
Let's have a look here for any discos.
Roger.
There's a disco. We'll worry about that once we get to Estes.
7 nautical miles.
That looks good to me.
RLS 25. Luton traffic.
Okay, let's go into our performance. So over to our page over here. Aircraft has been loaded. Thank you very much. And we shall go to our takeoff. So runway 25, flaps are going to go 1F. Resync the load sheet, resync the weather. Runway 25, calculate 135, 140, 140. Transition level is 6,000. Flex is grand. 1 down, 3. Calculate, send to our MacDo. MacDo has already gone in. That's all looking good to me. Takeoff for runway 5 or 25, and the rest I think is tickety-boo, tickety-boo. So we're on APU power. We can go ahead and get rid of the ground power, and let's come over here and disconnect. So we'll go back to our menu for ground power, and we shall say ground services, and we're going to disconnect the GPU, disconnect the chocks, and we'll start talking to some ground traffic as well. So to give us some sort of a plan for taxiing, because we're on Unicom.
Flight 426, final runway 25.
That's what we got. So we're just going to push straight back. We're going to taxi Alpha all the way down and hold short Alpha 1. That's our little plan of attack. So we'll give it now a shout. So check around us, make sure there's no one next to near us. That'll do. Luton traffic, FireFly 235, Airbus A320, pushing back from stand 20 facing east. Luton traffic. Okay. So, push.
FireFly 003 vacated the runway.
Connect the tug. We're going to start the tug. Move us backwards. Park and brake is on while we're doing that. APU is still running. That's what I want. That's all looking good. Strobes, lights, everything's here is looking good. Go ahead and kill this big overhead light.
06 established on the localizer 25.
Over to our starter. Ignition is on. And it's trying to give us a bit of a jag. So, engine coming up.
FireFly 206 from FireFly 112, say airspeed.
What squawks we put in here, lads?
200 knots, FireFly 206.
Is it 7,000? It is now, says you. Here's a push.
Luton traffic, FireFly 46, landing runway
2,000.
25, Luton traffic.
Where'd you get 7,000 from? That's an American thing, isn't it? Okay, gives an L string here to the left. Beautiful. Another aircraft there. We're going to be blocking you in. Really glad I bought the Phoenix, picked it up on sale. It's incredible. 7,000 VFR. Gotcha, okay. The Phoenix is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Okay, engine 2 coming up. Runway turn off lights come on because it's shocking dark. And we want to rumble onto Alpha here directly. And we won't delay. So we're going to say stop the pushback, disconnect the tug, go for engine 1. While we're here, we're going to set our flaps for 1.
Luton traffic, FireFly 206, 4 miles out, reducing to final approach speed for landing ILS 25, Luton traffic.
Luton traffic, FireFly 46, vacated runway 25.
Good stuff, lads. Good stuff. Now, VATSIM radar. So, where am I? In traffic, FireFly 235 on taxiway Alpha will taxi and hold short runway 25 via Alpha, following FireFly 301. Now, engines 1 and 2 are looking good.
Luton traffic, FireFly 206,
Taxi light on.
short final 25. Luton traffic.
Take your time.
Luton traffic, FireFly 112, ILS 25, 10 miles, airspeed 170.
Good. If you bring it off.
Go 1306 heavy.
Lead off.
Shot runway 25 with the 2 arriving aircraft to inspect like it's required.
Corn Wolf, good to see you.
Luton traffic, FireFly 46.
That was Navigraph, yes.
At Charlie 2, taxiing via Alpha to stand 23 left south apron, FireFly 46.
Alrighty, so we're on Alpha.
So you have traffic on
Let's have a look, let's have a look.
Luton traffic, FireFly 301 is taxiing via Alpha to runway 25, FireFly 426. I'll just get out your way.
Luton traffic, I'm going straight across, so if you hold position or go across, whichever you prefer, FireFly 426.
I will jump straight across now.
235 will hold for you, 426. Give him a flash of the light so he knows it's us.
Thanks for the flashing, Murph.
I just flashed him! See? That is a time in your life where it's okay to flash someone. You've seen it and heard it here first, lads.
Traffic, FireFly
FireFly 201, stand 06 pushing back on Bravo, facing south. Charlie 2,000, going traffic.
Go whiskey, Echo 17.
FireFlies, I'd suggest avoiding backtrack unless you absolutely have to.
Luton traffic, FireFly 206, vacated runway.
Luton traffic, Lufthansa go 1306 heavy, holding short 25 for FireFly 11.
There's a heavy now. If we were in a small airplane.
3.5 mile final, FireFly 112.
112 is inbound. Go on, you devil. Roy Van Can, good to see you. Yeah, Island Sim Pilot is here in our chat. Really, really awesome, awesome YouTube content. I'm kind of flattered you're here. Like, I'm a complete nutter, Aegis. You're very skilled. Do you know, what does this Aegis want now? Hello? Should the lever go up or go down on the doors? Shh. It's grand. Fished. Right. Right. We're taxi. Jeez, it's very dark, look. There's a heavy up here. This is class. No pressure now, Adam. But like, you have a 7-4 and a couple of other lads just waiting for your arrival. Brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. And it's also a total gridlock. Total gridlock. Takeoff configuration. Go ahead and test. Good. We shall hold short. Join the queue. Oh no! A plane instantly just dropped. Oh Jesus. Did anyone else see it? Did anyone else see it? Don't worry! Things like that happen all the time. Wait, Jesus, did he make the airport? Medic! Jeez, the weather's horrendous.
Traffic. Neo. At 5,000 feet, listening to 3,000 ILS runway 25.
Oh, an MD-11. Oh, that's an MD-11. Brilliant model.
Anyone has eyes on the landing aircraft?
Where'd your man go?
Luton traffic Lufthansa cargo 1306 heavy line, enter backtrack runway 25.
He's backtracking. I don't think I need to backtrack, do I? Adam, did you make it or did you die? You did a barrel roll. Oh no! Did a gust of wind get you? Poor old devil. We're a nice community. We won't keep bringing that up.
Traffic 55201 is taxiing Bravo onto Alpha to runway 25 holding short with the rest of the FireFlies. Luton traffic.
How many are going up to Newcastle? Have you a full crew again? No? How cool is this though, isn't it? Absolutely class. Hold short there now, he's back taxiing, yeah? Yes. Yes. Big hell of a gust of the wind. Avoid. Dougal says avoid. You're avoiding it. Some lights on here so we can actually see what's happening. Although that'll be a bit of distraction for our MD-11 friend. Hell of a gust of wind. Telling you. We should backtrack or we'll be here all night. Oh, sorry, avoid backtracking. Agreed. Well, that's an MD-11. He's going to need it. But the A320s and 7.3s, we're not going to need it. Now, speaking of, where is everyone? Hello? Is it me? I'm looking for... It is. Right, did anyone get airborne yet? Okay, so 266 is up the road. And who else have we got here? We have 301, 235, 322, and 003. Okay, we got a few. We got a few. If other people are jumping back in, there's loads of time, lads. Reconnecting at the gate now. Sweet. Hey, Zard, good to see you. Tom Curtin is inbound in a Speedbird. Nice. Someone's hot micing it. Sai is with us as well. Perfect. Okay. Now, what we like for coverage, lads? Did anyone else come online yet? No? No. Negative. That's okay. Still, it's been busy on Unicom, isn't it? No harm as well. Right, so we're just waiting for this MD-11 to blast off. There he's rolling. No, he's not. Oh, he is rolling. Jesus, look at that weather sock, though.
Luton traffic, Lufthansa cargo 1306 heavy, taken from runway 25.
See ya! So, an MD-11, that's deadly. What's the traffic like behind us? It's just a beautiful sight. FireFly Air liveries all over the shop. Like, it's just gorgeous, isn't it?
Luton traffic, FireFly 301, lining up runway 25. Luton traffic.
See ya! Darty blows. Lufthansa heavy. Upsy daisy. Yup, yeah, what that you do? Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Oh no! Oh no, it's a murder death kill! Oh, someone please think of the Jesus! Oh no! Oh, Jesus! Epic, get into your helicopter quick! Bleeding carnage in here! Jesus! The poor old crater, did you just see? Lufthansa heavy, he was too heavy! And he was too heavy to fly the plane! Ah, that's brilliant. It's also does nothing worse. I've done it myself. In actual fact, I've done it myself in that MD-11 more times.
Luton traffic, FireFly 301, taking off runway 25.
Luton traffic, FireFly 235, lining up in wait on runway 25. Luton traffic. In there now, you big devil.
FireFly 322, taxiing to holding point for runway 25 bar Alpha.
Are we on Tara? We're on Tara.
Tito traffic, service on local line runway 27 right, 3 miles to 4. Split 9 Whiskey Quebec.
Alright, Parker here, Murph. Speed, we're going to call it 220 on our departure.
201, holding short of runway 25.
Share and stall, yeah, it's terrible, wasn't it? Brilliant though. It was brilliant. No one saw it. Yeah. Right, give me a chance to get up. Look what happens on takeoff. They're getting blasted out of it, look. Oh, Jesus. You're immediately going to hit about 35 knots of crosswind. That's why this is absolutely nuts. Right, let's see what's going to happen here on takeoff. Give him a moment to just get up and get out of it, because there's no point, like, flying too close to him. Do you know what I mean? So, FireFly 301 is now airborne.
Luton traffic, FireFly 301 is passing 2,000 feet. Beware of crosswind on takeoff. It's a wicked one.
The universal call sign when you take off in that sort of weather is, oh, Jesus. Right?
From left or right?
From the left, I'd say.
To the right.
Oh, Jesus. Luton traffic, FireFly 235, taking off runway 25 on the Olney to Bravo departure. Luton traffic. Right, now.
There is only one departure, Murph.
Yes, and it's the Olney. Very good. Carry on. Right, Murph, are we ready? I hope so. Power coming in. Get ready for the crosswindage action. Toga! You're up the yard! SRS runway blue nav.
Wait,
80 knots. 100. Holy crap, the wind. V1. Rotate. Yep, see Daisy. Pause, are ready to climb. Gear up. Oh, the rudder. Serious amount of rudder. Easy, easy. Flaps one. Watch your speed.
Overhead, Delta 003 Echo, climbing 5,000 feet for flight level 230, Luton traffic.
Luton traffic, FireFly 235, departed from runway 25, overhead, Delta Oscar 316, passing altitude 2,500 feet for 6,000 feet, Luton traffic.
Luton traffic, FireFly 112, taxiing runway 25 via Alpha, Luton.
Jesus, that was fun. That was a great departure.
Luton traffic, FireFly 201 on the roll on 25 out on the only departure to Bravo.
Thanks, I. Yeah. Brilliant.
Luton traffic, speedbird 992, pushing back from stand 1 on
Sammy,
Bravo, Luton traffic.
welcome aboard. Who's excited for Flight Sim 24? Oh, dude, it's going to be brilliant.
Luton traffic, do we have anybody on final for 25?
Luton traffic, 45, vacated 25.
Okay, start bringing the speed up.
Luton traffic, pipeline 322, lining up runway 25.
Luton traffic, FireFly 46, pushback and start after Shamrock 61 is clear. Luton traffic.
Okay, so we got to hold 6,000 until we get to only. Weedy Gaming, good to see you, man. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. Not 100%, but it's getting there. I'm all weak with the thing. Stupid thing. It happened last Friday. And I don't really suffer from back pain. Not in a long time.
Out in the only 2 Bravo departure. Luton traffic.
I hurt me back years ago jumping out of an airplane, as you do. And apart from that, I've been fairly solid. Right, look at this now. 5,000, 6,000. The transition level, what did we say it was? 6,000, wasn't it? Balls, what was the transition level here? Oh no, that was Newcastle. That was Newcastle. Jesus. Benjamin Gee, welcome in. Many thanks for the follow. Great to see you. Yeah, it's a slow healer. It really is, isn't it? Good to see you, Weedy Gaming. Hope you're well. And of course, Sammy, you're very welcome in. And a very happy Thursday, folks. Hope you're keeping well. We're here on VATSIM, and there's not a whole lot of ATC coverage, but I think we're starting to get some lads coming online, I think.
Luton traffic, FireFly 322, departing runway 25 for the only 2 Bravo departure.
Luton traffic, FireFly 112, landing up in sequence runway 25. Luton.
I think we're okay for the moment.
Traffic, Speedbird 47 echoes 5.5 miles, chasing 25 approach speed 27 right, straight.
Now let's have a gawk. Thanks, Adam. That's brilliant. Oh, right. How are we getting on now, lads? I need to be quiet because I'm getting given out to because I am shockingly loud, you know. Oh, look, you're over here from YouTube as well. Welcome in, dude. Murph, when are you heading to Vegas? Next Wednesday, Roy. Next Wednesday.
Shamrock 61 is taxiing to runway 225.
My speed is 250. What's Naughty doing? FireFly 301. Seems to be going an awful lot faster.
Luton traffic, FireFly 426, pushing back from stand 23 left. Luton traffic.
This is awesome, lads. This is awesome. I'm loving this. There's quite a bit of traffic after coming online as well. That's awesome, isn't it? Okay, so once we get to the final waypoint, that's when we can kind of climb unrestricted, yeah?
Luton traffic, FireFly 112, rolling runway 25, Luton.
So Olney is 6,000, and then we can absolutely start horsing it in. So we put in flight level 220, I think. Wasn't it 22? I think I filed 22. Murphy filed a 22. Where's this now?
Luton traffic, speedbird 992, taxiing to holding point Alpha 1 via Bravo and Alpha for runway 25, Luton traffic.
So we're approaching Olney. This is going to be at 6,000, and then we climb up and after that. 285, I climbed unrestricted to 160. Gotcha. Thanks, Naughty.
Luton traffic, FireFly 46, taxiing to runway 25 via Alpha. Luton traffic.
Okay, we got a bit of a conga line behind us as well. This is nice. Okay, Olney's coming in.
Traffic runway 25 vacated.
We're going to go standard. Standard. And let's get us up the road there now. Give us about 2.5, On the climb. Speed is coming up.
61 is standing up.
Get our speed up as well. Luton traffic, Firefly 235, 1 mile from Olney, climbing from altitude 6,000 feet up to flight level 220, speed 285 knots. Luton traffic. Alright. Now let's have a gawk. No smoking lights. Auto. We're going to pick up our speed. We have... Jesus, your speed is frightening. Watch your outspeed there, Si Murray. They're going to absolutely leg it past us. You're doing 350, everyone else is like 2. You know what I mean?
He broke the altitude restriction too.
And he broke the altitude? Si, you big idiot!
For the only departure, right?
He didn't blow the altitude on the only departure, did he?
He did.
Jesus. Okay, altitude's coming up, 10,000. Switch them off. Looking good. All right. Let's keep an eye on things now. So,
FireFly 201 on the cargo 1306.80 land cruise mark.
we're climbing. Increase to 290.
I apologise now on behalf of FireFly Air.
That's called karma, indeed. Whoops, went to open the door for me chipper. Good man, Si. Good man, Si. Slow it down, you devil. Better be a nice chipper, though. Right, Naughty, what are you at there now, Meow Flower? 381 and 2... What did you file for cruise altitude? Do. Where's this now? I'm really enjoying this flight. It's been super tonight, hasn't it? This has been a lot of fun. You got 240. Should be even, I think. Yeah. I was getting something ridiculously high. I went for 220 just to give it a little bit. Speed reference system. It's used to maintain V2. Yep. Naughty's going to go up to 240. Sweet. I'll probably match your indicated. 389 over the ground. Bring it up there, Murph. It's very nice, isn't it? It's just very pretty. It's a beautiful sim, this, isn't it? Like, Jesus. It's just stunning. V2 plus 10. Why are my logo lights off? Are we trying to save electricity or something? Did they turn off automatically on the Airbus? Did they? Where's the fun of that? Probably just as well London went offline. Grand. Sorry, you're still going faster. You need to slow it down, lad. Jesus. I'm doing 360 over the ground, and that's at like 290 knots. You're doing 380 over the ground. 274, 276. Interesting. But so far, so good. Why does that light keep doing that? Okay, still no other ATC online, unfortunately. We're almost at our top of climb. It switches off automatically. That's mad, isn't it? There's so much cool stuff about the Airbus. Like when you compare it to the likes of the Boeing, it's pretty cool. Brought it back to 260. Thanks, I. It's just a gentle hum now as we fly into the night. Okay, let's have a now look at our arrival. So into Newcastle. Okay, so the ILS missed approach is going to be climb straight ahead to L Center. L Center? That's interesting. Ibanez Axman, thank you very much. Tier 1, my guy. 31 months, dude. Thank you very, very much indeed. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. So we're going for runway 7, wasn't it? Runway 07. So let me see. Missed approach. Aircraft unable to achieve 2000. Climb straight ahead to 2000. Then turn right. This way. The one that's out that way? Or this way? 07 is this way. Hang on. I'm getting confused here. 07. We fly in this direction. Why are the arrows going the other way? That's interesting. Look at that. Look, the arrows are the opposite way. Spice Bazaar, good to see you. Simbrief gave you 2.5. Jeez, is this going to make life very interesting? Let's get the weather. We can do it from the aircraft or we can do it from Navigraph. Winds 170 at 9. So the winds are coming in this way. So I would think 07 is still right. 2.5 is active. Generally you get vectors to final. Jesus, so it's 2.5 we're going for. Balls. Right, don't panic. Let us have a look. So we need a procedure. Arrival. The arrival is grand. The approach. So it's 2.5 we want. We want this one. Now, do we have a transition? Picking the Infotav, Navigraph and runways is very good. Yeah, we better go for that. So it's going to be an ILS now for runway 25. Okay. Come hither. Jesus, we have a lot of crack going on in here. Arrival is now going to be ILS 25. And it's the Rimton one, isn't it? That hasn't changed. Rimton 1. Insert. Okay. Top of descent. Too steep pass. Yeah, that's okay. We'll fix that. Speed limit exceeded. 300. Get out of it. Initialize weights. Do we not put in the aircraft weights? Next phase. Next phase. Approach. Right. Hang on a second. Let's do a bit of programming here. Move you across. So we want the ILS for 2.5. ILS 2.5. Is there a transition or just final? Let's just go final. Flights. Change. 2.5. 6 approaches. ILS 2.5. Final. Add to route. Okay, so it's going to bring us all the way out the road, which is fine. ILS 2.5, ILS 2.5, ILS 2.7. Now remove that. Remove that. Remove that. That's just unpinned, that's okay. So ILS 25, that'll work. And if I go into airport and let's look at the weather. So we're going to be getting, let me see, QNH is 9er 999. Will it take that? It will. Temperature on the ground is 10 degrees. Radio alt for the ILS is going to be that of 439, it's telling me. That's looking good. We have ground control up in Newcastle, 121-730. Sweet. That's all okay there. Performance is grand. That's all grand. Flight plan, rim toe, top of descent. That's too steep, but I'm not too worried about that. Decel, right, get rid of you. And then our descent path is going to be a little bit too high, but that's okay. We'll worry about that in a moment, right? Now, how are we looking here for traffic? So, 201, 396 over the ground. I'm 412, that's okay. 412, that's okay. Right, okay. Where's our top of drops though? Top of drops is going to come up very soon. Have a look. It's up there, okay. So let's look at the star now. And the star is going to be the rim toe star. We're going to come in at rim toe. I believe it's rim toe. Yeah, it's going to be rim toe. Then it's going to be Gokov, and then we have a flight restriction of 160, so that's going to be our next step, descend 160. We'll be doing that in a little bit, and we'll see what happens. Cabin altitude alert. Note to self: remember to put the packs on. We do have Newcastle ground 121-730. 121. 121 730 730. Sweet.
ILS 23 12 DME.
If you land on 25, you fly over me house, Eamon. Brilliant. Flight radar says it's 07. That's why I went with it. Tower is going to tell us. So if there's any doubt, you know. We'll see what happens when we get up here, right?
Max 65 for FireFly 201.
We'll see what happens.
Roger. Slowing down to Mark decimal 7. Cargo 1306.
We're okay at the moment. Oh, look at that. Look at the state of that. Look at the Jesus. Isn't it just stunning looking, lads? Okay, there is ATIS online, so let's have a look. 118380. 118380. 118380.
0 and 220. Visibility 5 kilometers. Light rain. Broken at 1,000 feet. Temperature +10, dew point +10. QNH 999 hectopascals. Ground is open. Departing aircraft make initial contact on frequency 121.730. Acknowledge receipt of information uniform and advise aircraft type on first contact.
Okie dokie.
Newcastle information uniform. Time 2050 Zulu.
Hey, not his lag.
Runway in use 25.
25.
Runway condition report. Runway 25555. Transition level flight level 65. Surface, wind 1709 knots variable between 110 and 220.
Visibility 5 kilometers. Light rain. Broken at 1,000 feet. Temperature +10. Dew point +10. QNH 999 hectopascals.
Okay, hey, this is good.
Hello there.
Hey, Ramans, thank you very much indeed. Welcome aboard. All right, okay, so we have information uniform. Runway 25 is the active. We're aiming for 25, and the rest is going to be grand. We're approaching our top of drop. It's about 30 miles out, and then it's over to Gokov, and then we're just heading in. It's only ground frequency, so once we land...
Newcastle traffic, FireFly 301, 15 miles south of Gokov, commencing descent from 240. Newcastle traffic.
That's okay. I'm not far behind you. I'll give a shout over Gok... Well...
And traffic for Newcastle, Cargo 1306 is holding Mark 65 for separation.
So we'll only talk to tower once we vacate the runway. That's the idea, yeah? So far so good. My speed is Mach 0.68, flight level 220, and we are 30 miles from Gokov. And top of drop is coming up shortly. Let's have a look at our navigraph. So we've now appeared on our terminal arrival. Once we get to Gokov, we're going to start our descent down to flight level 160, 120, 90. This is going to be a steep, fairly steep descent. Looking at the ILS, we're going to get ourselves up over here, and then it's going to be flying in. So our star will bring us up this direction. We'll be rambling up this direction here, and then we fly in. The missed approach is going to be climb straight ahead, 2,500 feet, and then turn right. So our missed approach, if things go terribly wrong, it's going to be this way, like that, and it's going to be 2,500. That's our missed approach if it all goes terribly wrong. Procedure restricted to max 185. Need to watch that. And then we'll give it another go. Okay, sweet. Sweet. Over Leeds at the moment. And let's have a quick look in here. So the aircraft following us. This is how our little conga line looks like. So 266, way ahead, 301, 235, 322, 426, and we have 505 and 003 just getting ready to pull out of Luton. It's awesome, isn't it? So far so good, lads. So we have our missed approach. We know what to do there. Let's look at the airport itself. So we're going to be landing on runway 25. We'll probably get an exit either on Echo or Fox. Now what's over this side? For details, see stands and coordinates. So you have a GA apron, so in actual fact, we're going to be as well to get off here at Bravo and then straight over to the terminal. So if we have a look at the charts, and we look at taxi, airport general, parking and stands. So here's the main terminal. We'll probably jump off here onto Bravo, and we'll get one of these stands here. Ground will look after us. Once we vacate, ground will start talking to us, and we'll get parking somewhere over here. So our landing briefing, fairly straightforward. We hope. But yeah, how are we getting on, lads? Are we having fun? So a nighttime arrival into Newcastle. Speed is looking good. Keep an eye on the traffic ahead of us because we're going to have to bring the speed right back. I'm keeping an eye on Naughty Gnome ahead of me. He's 356 over the ground. He started his descent. And once we hit Goknov, we're going to start our descent as well. And we'll slow our aircraft down to about 270 knots, give or take. Let's see what happens. So 7 miles from Gokov. FireFly 266 is turning nearly now on final. He's well ahead of us. Here's top of drop coming in. Newcastle traffic, FireFly 235, overhead Gokov, flight level 220, descending now flight level 160 and reducing speed to 270 knots. Newcastle traffic. Okay, let's
Newcastle traffic.
drop it down.
FireFly 301 is overhead core, flight level 160 at speed 270, Newcastle traffic.
270, I think that's what you said. So we're looking good. Descent has gone in. We're going to V-speed down 2,000 feet a minute. That will get us exactly where I needed to get to at flight level 160 over at E-Core. And then it's going to be 1-2. And then we're going to descend, or decel rather, down to 220 knots, flight level 900. Transition level is 6,500. And the local baro is 9 hectopascals. So, we'll see how we go here. Speed is coming down. We're aiming here for 270. I believe an A400 just flew over my head. No way! They're huge, aren't they? The A400, they're gorgeous looking. I can see some flashy lights ahead of me. That is a wild naughty gnome, I'd say. Do we have him on the TCAS? Not yet. So far so good, right? What's this now? Flight control, speed brake still out. That's okay. We can probably reduce it a little bit. But we're going to need it out. We're going to need the devil out. Pretty. Very pretty. 270, that's looking good. Sai, what's your speed, dude?
Newcastle traffic, FireFly 201, just passing on the Goss off at 20,000. We're flying down with speed brakes out, mine down to 260 knots.
Good man yourself. Okay, aim for 12,000. Keep the spoilers out. Company message. What do they want? Send ADC for 18 minutes. See delay card, company tablet, and allocate as per pretext available if. We don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Destination data has already been put in. Go ahead and clear that. Set manage speed. Leave that alone for the moment. And yeah, the drop is going to be fairly quick now as we ramble up towards Newcastle. May cause some issues out to our right. He's a Spitfire, I think. Roger, I see him. Just do be sure to give him a shout. Lock and load, good to see you, man. Listen, there's never apologise for an arrival time. You arrive exactly when you have planned. It's great to see you. Adam B. Twitch is here. Hey Adam, good to see you, man. Can you confirm intentions?
Newcastle traffic, FireFly 201 is going to reduce speed back to 250 for space and not knowing what the Spitfire is going to do in front of FireFly 301.
He's alright.
Newcastle traffic, Lufthansa cargo 1306 heavy, slowing down to 280 knots for separation.
She's fairly tight back there. Now, we'll try and make this as painless as we can. Now, how are we looking for our altitude here? So next little step is going to be down to 9,000. And what's this waypoint called? Zodru, is it? Newcastle traffic, Firefly 235, overhead Zodru, flight level 120, descending flight level 90, and reducing speed 220 knots. Newcastle traffic. So we have speed restrictions based on the
Newcastle traffic, Firefly
on the SID,
301
or the
is
start.
just past, it says, at flight level 10 and at speed 220 for runway 25 Newcastle.
Sweet. Well, Orbex Newcastle is okay. We need an update.
Newcastle traffic, Firefly 201 is going to reduce speed back to 230 knots for spacing.
You didn't set your wind direction and speed, which is why you're getting that message. Ooh.
Reducing to 230 knots. Firefly 301.
That's okay. We're going to hold at 220. Why didn't you descend there, Chief?
Firefly 201, say, indicated that speed.
Okay, we're approaching 10,000. Item up.
30 for Firefly 201.
And get ourselves set up for landing. Speed brake 2. Dropping altitude. Holding the speed. Now, what's our next little stop climb or stop descent? Let's have a look.
Newcastle traffic, Lufthansa cargo 13067 is reducing to 00 knots of separation.
Okay, so let me see. D8.4. D8.4. So we're getting CF25. Where's CF25? Oh yeah, we're grand. Alright, we're looking good. Traffic ahead, 20 miles. Who be that?
Newcastle traffic, Firefly 266 vacated on Bravo, Newcastle.
258. Right, bring the speed down, Murph.
Newcastle traffic, Golf, Bravo, Romeo, Sierra, Foxtrot.
There's 9,000.
Fire, altitude 2,000 feet, 9 miles just south of the airfield, routing time bridges. Will report downwind for 25 for Golf, Bravo, Romeo, Sierra, Foxtrot.
Does it make life interesting?
Golf Bravo, Romeo, Sierra, Foxtrot. Thanks. We are just overhead you at flight level 7,600 feet at 220, so I'm probably going to overtake you and jump in front if that's okay.
Not a problem. Golf Bravo, Romeo, Sierra, Foxtrot.
Firefly 235 overhead Estes, flight level 90, descending now down to 3,000 feet and reducing speed down to 170 knots. Keeping an eye out for the traffic, and we are on the 25 arrival. Slow her down there, Murphy.
Newcastle traffic, Golf Bravo, Romeo, Sierra, Foxtrot, overhead time bridges. Will report field in sight and downwind for 25 Newcastle traffic.
Okay, lights are on, we're looking good. Auto brake is already set in. Speed is starting to drop, altitude is dropping. This is going to be super hard for those behind. Too close. Just over 2 weeks till they're off to Crete for a fortnight. Nice. Looking at it, Dougal, let's see. It's because it's probably because of that Spitfire. I mean, look, this is where I'm at here, right? Now we won't delay. It's pretty much in and then, you know what I mean? Like it'll be in and out. It should be fairly. It should be grand. I'll bump up my speed a ticket maybe. Keep it at 190 and let's see what we can do. It's like we're pretty much there, established, landed and off. Do you know what I mean? Lone Gamer, good to see you. Yeah, so once we get to 6,500, we'll go to the local barrow, which is 9er. So we're getting there.
Newcastle traffic, Lufthansa cargo 13006 FV, heading 040 after exit.
The spacing behind is bad, is it? Well, if you're getting bothered, you can always divert, you can hold. But once... Who needs to slow down now? Sai needs to slow down. The Lufthansa needs to slow down. I would think. Alright, coming down on 6,000 feet. Let's go standard. Up you divil. Niner.
FireFly 201 is reduced speed down to 220 down to
Look to learn VATSIM. Just don't know where to start.
FireFly 201.
Head on over to the website. We did a full VATSIM course. But IF4, VF4. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Jesus, that's gorgeous.
Flight 301 is establishing on the localizer for runway 25.
Okay. Keep an eye on that Spitfire. This is going to make things fiercely interesting with that Spitfire.
FireFly 201, bringing speed back to 200 for FireFly 201, Newcastle traffic.
Okay, we're on the way down to 3,000 feet. I think we're good. There's a course, a full course, dude. 6,500. It was at 10. Oops.
106 heavy, sending 5,000 feet, heading 040, speed 200 knots.
Logo lights on. That's awesome, isn't it? Under 10. This is going to be busy. Now, where's that Spitty? That's a Spitfire over there.
Traffic, Golf Bravo, Romeo, Sierra, Foxtrot. Visual is a traffic turning base for I-25, Newcastle traffic.
Oh, Jesus.
FireFly 301 going around.
Ooh, 301 going around. What happened? Right, that's Spitfire. Where are you, mate? Newcastle traffic, FireFly 235 inbound for the ILS on runway 25. Altitude 3,000 feet, and we are 4 nautical miles out. I can see the Spitfire traffic on my left-hand side. I'm heading for the runway. He's in the pattern, I think, isn't he? And Golf Bravo, Romeo, Sierra Fox. Just wondering your intentions. Are you putting it in for a landing?
Was that for Golf Bravo, Romeo, Sierra Foxtrot?
Roger. FireFly 235 coming in behind you. Just wondering, are you a full stop landing?
Ethan.
Roger. Alright, keep an eye out for this fella. Let me see. Speed. Park it. And FireFly 235 reducing speed now down to 140 knots. Newcastle traffic. That's okay. Fish now.
Newcastle traffic, Golf Bravo, Romeo, Sierra Foxtrot, final 25. Newcastle traffic.
Newcastle traffic, Lufthansa cargo 1306 heavy, descending 2,000 feet, speed 210 knots.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. Bada bomb. Bada bomb. There's the traffic.
Newcastle traffic, FireFly 201.
Established.
Speed 210 descending down to 25 for runway 25. Newcastle traffic.
Newcastle traffic, FireFly 235 turning final runway 25. Full stop for FireFly 235, Newcastle traffic. Des, I can't talk straight. The brains are hurting. What's my speed? 140. ILS is flashing, doesn't like that. Localizer will be visual here.
Jesus.
Alright, easy now, Murph. Hand flyer in. And we're going to plan that the Spitfire jumps out. That's what we hope. So we're going to get ourselves back onto the glide here a little bit. $11 knots on the nose.
Newcastle traffic, FireFly 201, speed 190, turning left onto final for runway 25 for a full stop landing. Newcastle traffic.
Okay, so it's all about that Spitfire ahead of us.
It's Golf Bravo Romeo Sierra Foxtrot.
Newcastle traffic, Lufthansa Cargo 1306 heavy, landing downwind, heading 050, sending to 3000 feet, speed 180.
Newcastle traffic, FireFly 235, 2 mile final, runway 25, Newcastle traffic. Okay, Spitfire has cleared. Ramble our way in. Bit of breakage. We're going very fast. Flaps are full. Gear is down.
1,000.
This is going to be interesting. Little bit steep. We'll figure it out. Speed is good. We're above the glide.
100 above.
100 above. Alright, easy doesn't Murph.
400.
400. Still high. Bit of wind.
300.
Think rate.
Easy.
200.
Easy.
Newcastle traffic, FireFly 201 is on final runway 25.
Very high, Murphy.
Newcastle traffic.
Jesus.
Newcastle traffic, FireFly 301 is on a
Touchdown,
right
reversers,
leg
speed
for
brake out.
runway 25. We'll aim to fit in somewhere between, somewhere in the space. I can see where everyone is. FireFly, Newcastle traffic.
Okay, welcome to Newcastle. We're getting off here at Bravo. Jesus, that was a bit of crack. Let's have a look, let's have a look.
Newcastle traffic, FireFly 201, short final runway 25.
Newcastle traffic, FireFly 235, vacated the runway onto Bravo, Newcastle traffic. Stock to ground. Here's a Spitfire. Nice. Alright, get yourself tidied up here, Murph, before we go any further. Landing lights are off. Strobes can come off. Taxi light on. Newcastle ground, FireFly 235, vacated the runway on Bravo. Request taxi to parking.
FireFly 235, Newcastle ground, good evening. Taxi stand 4 via Bravo.
Taxi stand 4 via Bravo, FireFly 235. Alright. Straight in. APU online. And we'll just taxi in here now. You see, tidy up things here now, Murph. Go. That Spitfire, man, that made it very interesting. Fair play to him. He got down and off the runway really quick, didn't he? Hughes fan, did you turn off me lights there? Ah, Jesus. Right, Murphy, whatever you do, don't make a mess of this now. 6. There's 4.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. And into the right. Right. Welcome into Newcastle.
Newcastle ground, FireFly 201, vacated Bravo.
FireFly 201, Newcastle ground, good evening. Taxi stand 5 via Bravo.
Okay, we're in.
Stand 5 via Bravo for FireFly 201.
Parking brake is on. And Newcastle ground, FireFly 235 on stand 4. Thank you so much for your service.
Thanks, good night.
Sweet. Okay, APU is up. Go ahead and get the bleeds on. And let's have a look here now. TCAS is already off. Engine's coming offline. Lovely hurdling. Prediction wind shear off. Systems off.
I've been drinking like a mad idiot.
Drinking like a mad idiot. Go ahead and get some lightage on here now. And what else do we have turned on?
Shamrock 61 with you at flight level 5000.
Okay.
Shamrock 61 as Newcastle ground. Remain on Unicom until you vacated the runway. Contact me after you vacated.
Ah, brilliant. We all survived. We did. Now the rest of the lads still have a job behind us. Let's have a look at the radar with them coming in. They made it work, but yeah, that was busy. Look at the spacing they had to do here, lads. That was awesome, though. That was a lot of fun. Go ahead and get our stairs. Forward stairs.
Golf Sierra Foxtrot as hold position there.
Holding Golf Sierra Foxtrot.
Golf Sierra Foxtrot. So you've just gone past the taxi where I was intending for you, but that's fine. You can either continue to the end or just turn around there if you want.
Yeah, everyone hated Golf Sierra Foxtrot. Mine bad.
That's okay. It can happen. Very different weather up here in Newcastle, isn't there? Very, very different. It's not a bad airport, but yeah, it could do it. We could do a little update.
Foxtrot. So I can't give you clearance on the runway. So if you'll switch over, if you monitor Unicom 123.8, work with the other traffic, cross the runway, and then it'll be vacated at Foxtrot for general aviation.
Yep, we'll vacate. We'll switch to Unicom now on to 122.8, and we'll vacate via Foxtrot onto the GA. Thanks for your help, Golf Sierra Foxtrot.
No problem. Just be aware there is other traffic in the area approaching.
There's a flying circus coming in. Wahab, thank you very much indeed for the follow. You're very welcome in. So here's a Mad Dougal coming in, and because I have a GPU connected, he has a GPU connected. But it's grand. Oh, yes. There's Kerry made all over the place. Nicely done, Dougal. Welcome in, my dude. Welcome in. This has been such a great night of flying. Really, really good. So much fun. Cool airport, this Newcastle, isn't it? Day has been great, dude. Thanks for asking. Yeah, just finishing up here with our VATSIM flying, and it's been a lot of fun. I have to say, it's been a lot of fun. Our first flight.
Newcastle ground. Good evening. FireFly 322. Clear of the active on Bravo.
FireFly 322, Newcastle ground. Good evening. Taxi stand 6 via Bravo.
Stand 6 via Bravo. FireFly 322. Thank you, sir.
That's awesome. We're all together at the terminal. I love this. Now, who have we left to come in? Our first flight earlier on. Jesus, they're shocking close. Oh, there'll be a go around here. What's going on here, boys? Oh, Jesus. Lads, that's like a collision waiting to happen. Holy crap. Maybe they're okay. They're on Unicom, so I suspect they know what they're doing. Famous last words. 426, be very careful. There's a speedbird coming in behind us. Oh, that's Tom Curtin. Firefly 206 is still on the way. Firefly 003 is on the way. And who else do we have? Firefly 505 is on the ground still, it looks like. Yeah. That was a lot of fun though, wasn't it? Can't wait for the 777. Oh, dude, cannot wait. Cannot wait. Uh-oh, we lost connection to the gadget. Here we go. Yeah, this could be a little bit tight up here. But the lads are communicating with each other, so he might just do, you know, right-hand circuit. 112 inbound and then 426, so it's going to get a little bit tight. Looking at the runway now, we should have the Lufthansa in, which was in the MD-11, I think. Seemingly that's an MD-11 according to model matching. And then we have, I think it's a Shamrock inbound. After that, we can see lights off there in the distance. On approach, by default, most lights are not visible except runway lights, but I hope to improve that in flights in 24. Yeah, 100%, dude. That was nuts, Dougal. Oh man, I really enjoyed it, but it was nuts. I mean, that was a proper workout. That was like that without
ground, Lufthansa Cargo 1306 Heavy vacated Bravo.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Lufthansa Cargo 1306 Newcastle ground. Good evening. Taxi stand 25 via Bravo and Alpha.
25 Bravo and Alpha, Lufthansa Cargo 1306.
Without a shadow of a doubt, this was by far the best experience I've ever had on Unicom. It was so busy. It was so busy. And the communication, fellas telling everyone where they are. Hey, I'm doing this, you're doing that. We all managed our speeds. I don't know what happened to Naughty Gnome. He got a go around, or he went missed approach, for whatever reason. But oh lads, I was so impressed there. Like that was really, really good. Like the flight over to Luton was nuts. The flight up here not as bad, but you can see it getting proper busy like. And fair dues for the ground controller here at Newcastle coming online. It's always great to pick up a bit of ATC when you're online. And yeah, absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. The aircraft, that Phoenix, absolutely behaved itself tonight. No messing in this thing at all. It flew great, and you can't ask for any more out of an aircraft, you know? It certainly was nuts. So tomorrow night, lads, we do have a group flight in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're checking out Idaho with a newly updated Freedom Fox by Parallel 42. This is a bush flight. All sorts of mad stuff, dangerous landings, and sure, we'll see what happens. You know, it should be grand. You know yourself. But a massive thanks for everyone for joining us here tonight. Incredible work. Absolutely incredible work. We still have a handful of arrivals left to come in. Let's have a look at the radar. So 426 and 112 are both inbound, and then 301 is going to follow in as well. So we'll keep the camera on these guys coming in, only because it looks deadly. So we'll do something like this. Go handy now. Go fierce handy now. This approach is looking much better though. Easy does it. Easy does it. Is it go around? Is it a go around? Oh, gone around. Well, yeah, gone around. Gone around. Bit of it only takes one gust of wind, and like then the whole thing makes it interesting. You know what I mean? One gust of wind and the whole thing, that's it. Like if your aircraft isn't stable, and I love seeing that because you know that the pilot is switched on. You can be unstable, it happens, right? But when you see a pilot make the decision to go around and not just plant it, that's the difference of someone who's really trying to learn. If they just plant it, there's no point. You got to learn from it, yeah? So if you're not fully stable, go around, try it again, and then see how the next attempt goes. You got plenty of fuel, but it's always great to see that. So good stuff. Henry Brett says, fabulous watching tonight. Thank you very much. Is the flight replica Spitfire any good? It's a huge install, Zaiti. I think it's like 15 gigs when it's installed. It's huge. It's huge. But yeah, lads, I really, really did enjoy that. Massive thanks to everyone who joined us on the flight. Everyone over on Discord. Folks did maybe half the flight, or maybe they did all of the flight. It was a great turnout tonight. So Shooter Bandit made a Ballix of the Spitfire landing. The Seafire is on Marketplace now with an Irish Air Corps livery. Correct and right. The return legs, no Murph? When tonight? Oh, negative. No, I've a bed to go to. A home to go to. I'm in a home. The return leg, Dougal, you mad thing. Quick, put on the kettle. We'll head back to Dublin. I'd love to, but it's the back now. I need to lie on the floor for a while. I really enjoyed that flight though. That was awesome, guys. It was really awesome. So thank you all indeed for flying with us. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one. Well, I won't get a VATSIM flight in next week. I'm away, but the one after that we will. Do you know? So that's the kind of stuff of it now, lads. Thank you all so very much indeed for tuning in. We're back to you tomorrow night from 1900 Zulu time. So until then, have a pleasant evening, and we'll see you soon. Is Mike Roch in the chat? Mike Roch? That's brilliant! Hey everybody! Is there a Mike Roch here? Is Mike Roch here?